Mama J.
Oh my goodness.
She's adorable.
Where do you see those little chunky cheeks?
Adorable.
Hang on, I'm trying to find the
Black and white Polaroids.
Right, y'all didn't even have the photographs where, like, back in the westerns where they had that big light bulb that, like,
that went
exploded.
poof when they took
Yeah.
the picture.
Do you guys remember having to go get the films filled?
Yes.
Yes.
Hated that shit.
I am fairly certain I still have film that I never got developed because I don't want to see what's on there.
My mama still has every fucking VCR tape of me when I was a kid.
I'm gonna need to visit your mama.
And the original VCR ever. Okay, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, she has all my every shitting thing from the time I was born until I was like 9 or 10.
Yeah, I appreciate my grandmother because for a very long time of my childhood, I lived with her. And then when I brought my now husband around, the very first thing she did, and this was right before her dementia set in, so yay, was like, let me show you this talent show she was in the 3rd grade. And I was like, please don't. Please don't.
Please don't do that. Yeah, don't do
First
that
thing she
at
did.
all.
I was singing Debbie Gibson, I Get Lost in Your Eyes, in the 3rd grade. Yeah.
That is so freaking
First thing she showed him.
Yeah, those fucking tapes are embarrassing. Oh my God.
But now I wish we had them. Like, so her dementia set in and she destroyed everything unknowingly.
What?
So now we wish we had a lot of those.
Or do you remember when, oh my gosh, do you remember when us as kids used to go outside and we used to have those kitchen sets like those, and we would make those mud pies and shit?
I didn't have a kitchen set. I just had to make mud pies.
Do you remember? It was like the original. I can't remember what the name of it was. It also had like an inside baking set from the 90s.
Like an easy bake oven?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I never had one of those. They were very expensive, but my daughter had one. I made sure she actually had a couple.
That is so cute. I remember the easy bake oven so well.
Yeah. I never had one, but yeah, she had, because when she's 18 now, but when she was younger, they'd come out with like special series of them, right? In different colors or whatever.
Yes, and they made
Mama was running to get whatever one she could get for her.
Yes, and do you remember the Cabbage Patch dolls?
Yes.
Yes. With the birth certificates?
Yes, my mom actually still has my very first one.
Oh, shit.
It has never been opened in the box, ever.
So my grandmother collected for us. So I was the oldest grandchild and the oldest granddaughter for many years. She actually collected me those like holiday Barbies.
Yes.
Yeah, we were not allowed to play with them, open them, nothing.
Yes, my grandmother still has mine from a kid. They're still in the boxes because I never opened them or played with them or anything. The holiday series, like the Christmas series, with the red dress.
The velvet red dresses?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you guys?
We were not allowed to play with them.
The Precious
I don't know what happened
collection?
to them after she passed, but yeah.
Yes, that and the Precious Moment collections.
Girl, do not get me started, because my grandmother had a whole, you remember back in the day when their china cabinets were full of nothing but like precious moments?
Yes, or the Precious Moments, or what is that glass called that they kept from back in their day?
Yep.
I can't remember what the name of that glass is.
Because now people say it's toxic, right? It's like, keep wanting to say uranium glass, but I don't think
Depression glass.
Yes. But wasn't it made of uranium?
I don't know. Like, my grandma has the blue set of the depression glass, and she's had it for freaking years. When I say years, it's still in her china cabinet.
So I have the green set.
Oh, I love the green and the blue set.
I
Those are my
love the
favorite
green
sets.
set. And I had it for many years and lost it in my divorce because he broke it. But my kids actually found it to me. They know their mother and get it from me. They went thrift shopping and found it and got it for me.
Yes, those collections were the best.
Yeah.
And one thing that I remember from my childhood is the Norman Rockwell collections.
Yes. Oh, here's another good question if you remember, though. Do you remember going to the grocery store and connect? Now we have like rewards programs, like put your phone number in. Do you remember getting the stamps and you had to collect so many stamps to get? Yes.
My mom had to do that. My mom had to do that. She would have these like little coupon book things where they would stamp it or take the little thing and press the star into it or whatever.
Yes. And it's funny to me now because like I do remember like my parents collecting the Marlboro points, right? And getting like the jackets and the bags. But then I think of my grandmother over there trying to collect points for dishes.
Girl, do you even fucking remember Prince Albert?
Yes.
My grandfather chewed Prince Albert. I'll never forget what that can looks like, ever.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm snorting because this is a great thing for me. Yeah, I'm 44, so yeah.
I would crack up the first time. Do you remember the collection of like the sour apple tobacco? Oh my God. Listen,
I do
one time
not.
I got into my grandfather's sour apple tobacco because I thought it was candy. And he was like, you're not going to want to put that in your mouth. And I was like, oh no, Papa, I want to try it. I put that in my mouth. I was puking in 2 seconds after inserting that big old chew in my mouth.
So my pawpaw, my middle was probably about 6 months old when my pawpaw got really sick. And I drove the 8 hours and I stayed with him for like 2 weeks. But all he wanted, because he wasn't ready to go home on hospice yet. All he wanted was a chew. That's all he would ever ask for. I need a chew. I need a chew. And I finally looked at the nurse and I said, I'm going to get him a chew. She said, you cannot. And I said, watch me. And I went right down the road and I said, I need Red Man, long cut.
Oh man, the Red Man long cut. I'll never forget that either.
That's all he ever had was Red Man long cut. And I took it back in the hospital and she's like, you cannot give that to him. I said, bitch, he is dying. What are you going to do?
Like, I am going to give that to him.
What are you going to do? So it's funny. He enjoyed his Red Man long cut and he had not smoked in probably, well, since I was a kid. So at least 25 years at that point. Do you know that man sat there with his best friend, lifelong best friend, and smoked his best friend's finger? He just pretended like he thought it was a cigarette. His mind was gone by then. But yeah, I got him that Red Man long cut. And I was like, if I get kicked out of this hospital, it's going to be bad, but worth it.
Total worth it.
Total worth it.
I was watching you guys on this house today of this lady. She bought a house, right? And it was in 1880. This house was built. The woman lived up in it. An elderly lady lived in it until January. Well, her family's now taking care of her. Oh my God, she was a hoarder. When I tell you guys, I wanted to puke. They were cleaning out this house that they purchased, and it was so bad that it was up to the top of the ceiling.
So I will say with the job I do, it happens way more than people think.
Hey, Tinkerbell.
I go into people's homes and I'm like, how do people live this way? It happens a lot. And I think it happens a lot with people who are lonely.
When I tell you guys it is bad, I'm talking, it was, oh my God.
Yeah.
It was bad. And can you believe that these people that purchased this home is going to keep some of that stuff?
So I saw the video that you had posted and I was like, see, and this is me though, also being that thrifty person. Some of that shit that was in that house is worth money.
Oh, it really is. She had an original Pepsi can with Michael Jackson.
Yes. She also had Pyrex in there that is hard to find Pyrex. I'm a Pyrex collector.
Oh, me too. I'm a Pyrex hoarder.
Oh, girl. I hate to say that because everybody looks at me like, what? And I'm like, I mean, it's Pyrex. I just went with
and like the velvet chairs. Do you guys remember like the red Victorian chairs that had the couch with the love seat?
Let me take it way back for you. So my grandmother on my biological mom's side and her daughters were all very addicted to Elvis. And so they still have the red velvet Elvis poster. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, girl. Yes.
I don't know who got it after she passed. I'm sure it's one of my aunts. But yeah, that thing like hung over her record player for years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And oh my God, everybody in here, everybody in here is going to remember their grandparents at some time. T, I know you're going to remember this. Does anybody remember their grandparents having the couches that were the brown with the pattern?
What are you talking about? Like, my kids literally just got that moving out for the first time.
Oh.
With the wood, the good wood.
Yes, the wooden arms and the wooden legs and the brown pattern that had like those weird looking flower type things.
Yeah. To me, at this point, it's a rite of passage. You can get that stuff to
I gotta
Jesus.
find it. It's the country pattern. Hold on, I've got to find a picture. You guys gotta. You guys will remember what I'm talking.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Also, if anybody's looking for a set, I know where a set's for sale. 100% honest, being sitting in storage for like 10 years and she didn't know what to do with it. But I mean, that stuff lasts.
Yeah. It lasted a lot longer than the stuff we get today does.
Yeah, it does. Girl. So, you know, my kids moved out. Well, one of my sons moved out in February. Yeah, that's it, girl.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
The country barn pattern.
Mm-hmm. But like, he moved out at the beginning of February. She bought them a brand new sofa. He called me last night and he was like, I don't know what to do. The stitch already came out the sofa.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm like, you call them and say this is brand new. And he was like, well, she just. But also, I guess kids aren't made like we were. We're calling him being like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
This is the.
Me, because I don't know how close we are together, but literally that first pattern you showed, I have a friend who has the whole set, including the tables, in storage.
Oh my Lord.
Oh my gosh.
And you know what tables I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
To go with it. The whole thing is in storage. It was her grandparents. And then her parents used it, but she did not want to use it.
Yeah. Yes. My grandparents still have a mirror behind their couch. And they have the old pianos. You guys remember the old pianos?
I always wanted one. We didn't
Those,
have room for a piano.
you know what
We
kind
only
of
had
piano I want? I want the scroll type where you have to put the paper in.
Yeah.
We didn't have room for a piano. We only had room for an Elvis Presley velvet. Wait, the better funny story about this, I won't say better, but funny story also to lighten the mood. When my grandmother died, there was a whole ass family feud because at her funeral, her daughters decided to play Elvis and Patty Loveless instead of church music.
Oh my God. Well, I mean,
I mean,
Whole
after all,
ass
she's an
family
Elvis
feud.
fan, you know?
yeah.
She was. And at the time, there was a Patty Loveless song that was very popular. And that's what they played.
Listen, those grandparents literally took Elvis seriously.
I mean, so who would we compare that to these days? I personally don't think, for the kids these days, I don't think there's anybody.
No.
No.
For me, it would have been like Michael Jackson or Prince.
Yes,
Yeah.
or like, yeah, Michael Jackson would probably be, or, you know, like you said, Prince would be those two.
And I was a country girl, still am a country music fan. So if it were like country, I'd be like, okay. I'd be like, okay. I'd be like, okay. I'd be like, okay.
Guitar, signature guitar with the black Johnny Cash. Okay.
Oh.
Wait, you're new to Johnny Cash? Wait, what?
I love Johnny Cash.
No, that's what I was saying. You're not new to Johnny Cash.
No.
Okay, good.
Johnny Cash was it. You know, my partner had never watched the movie Walk the Line before.
Such a good movie.
Very good, man.
And yes.
It's
and
hard to watch, though. It's hard to watch if you don't know everything they have been through.
No. If you don't know the backstory between Johnny and June, you'll never understand the context of the movie.
Right.
But I tell you what, Johnny Cash went through pure hell, you know, as a child. So did June. And when they met, his world was the music world, but also introduced it to the rugs. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like at that time, he was so heavily depressed. His life
Easily
With the next
influenced.
yes. And he was going through it, a hard time. And if it wasn't for June Carter, I tell you what, that man would have been long gone way before.
Yep.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And I think that's one thing that maybe people our generation can even more relate to than people in the newer generation. I am so happy to hear and see women now being like, oh, I ain't putting up with that shit.
Yep.
But sometimes that's easier said than done. And I think our generation knew that through music.
Yes, because I'm going to tell you, Contessa, they actually just now came back out with Lucky Strikes.
Yep.
So I saw that comment and I'm like, what? My grandmother smoked Bel Air. Were they Bel Airs that was the clouds?
Do you guys remember the Virginia Slims?
They still have those.
Yeah. I used to have to take a note into our carryout, which is what it was called, to get my mother packs of Virginia Slim 100 menthol lights.
Yep.
Yep, Virginia Slims, baby.
From the
Like
time I
here.
was like, I'd just walk in and hand them the paper and they'd be like, all right. And now my 20-year-olds can't even go buy them. Which is so funny to me here because pot is legal here, but they can't go buy cigarettes.
That's
Oh, she got a call or something.
They listen to that country, June Carter.
Yeah.
They listen to the Carter family. They listen to Smoky Mountain music. Okay.
Yep.
Well, so I'm a huge, because of where I'm from, obviously, I'm a huge bluegrass fan.
Girl, you got to come to Kentucky to the Bluegrass Festival.
Girl, I've been there so many times.
Girl, you better hit me up.
Where are you okay with saying kind of where in Kentucky you are?
I live near actually the String Bean Festival.
Okay. So, and I'm not afraid to say it because I'm not there anymore. I am from Logan County.
Logan County. Okay, do you know where Laurel is?
Yes.
That's my vicinity right there.
Yeah. I was born in Man Appalachian Hospital, which now they don't do anything there but ghost hunt. So,
Boy, when you get in the listen, if you guys ever visit Kentucky, let me tell you, stay the fuck away from Butcher Holler and that area because that is some fucking mountain shit over there. Okay.
I've been to Butcher Holler a couple times, but Butcher Holler has nothing on the hollers I was raised on.
Listen, that shit down in Jackson.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But you know what? And that's why I see people like making videos on TikTok and being ashamed about where they're from or whatever. No, because you can make something to yourself and you don't have to be stuck in that.
Do you
Ever.
realize that our vice president is from Kentucky?
Oh, I know.
He's from Jackson Breathitt, Kentucky.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yep.
I'm always like, not everybody's like Mr. Jim.
Right. Yes, he is from Jackson Breathitt area. That he just went back there recently to see his family, but I tell you, they actually have a Netflix series about him growing up in Kentucky.
Yeah.
You got to watch it. It's really
Also,
good.
though, Dora, have you seen the video? I reposted it earlier because I saw it and it literally made me sob. About Big Pharma targeting
Yes.
Eastern Kentucky.
Yes.
Yeah, I sobbed.
I
Because,
saw that.
mean, you know, Eastern
Because what
Kentucky.
we're known for is bluegrass music and coal mines.
Same. Yeah, right? West Virginia, where you know where I'm from, obviously now. And they came in and said, oh, something hurts. And
you mentioned my daughter. And all I did because of you. Not that I'm worried about it. But yeah. You know, you have incited people to
Okay, Duncan.
you've incited people to attack me all
Nice.
because I said I was gonna humble you. And you couldn't take that. Okay? But see, I don't use a filter. I don't need to use a filter. I come on here looking like dog shit all the time, but I'm me. And I don't come on here doing lip sync videos, pretending like I'm some bad, bitch. I don't.
Saying the wrong words too, Regina. You gotta stop that, honey. If you're gonna do some lip sync videos, man, you gotta make sure your shit is on point, right? Like you say the words and they don't come out, and then the song sings, and then your lips move, and you look like a 2-year-old trying to learn how to talk, right?
Beautiful.
Like Regina, stop. You look bad, girl. Please. It's not a good look.
So, Retina, have ever been. Y'all don't see me in these boxes screaming and yelling and hollering. You don't see me on this app boo-hooing and crying. I'm actually trying to work on how I'm processing shit. But you guys, this mean girl mentality that you guys have, I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand how you guys can support not the one. I don't understand how you women, knowing how he has spoken to women, all of that shit. All of it. Well, Chris Hansen, Chris Hansen, go ask her out on a date. Ask her out on a date. Maybe she'll get off not the one's nuts long enough for you to take her out on a date. Okay. So, with that being said, and the way that I carry my life, I would much rather be on this side of the woods, the neck of the woods, than to be over there and sit over there and do what you do. Now, I will say this, Ratina. I know you got your, you got your account entered today, and you got it back, whatever. But I will tell you, you keep doing what you're doing. You keep posting videos about me. I'm gonna do my people are gonna do what they do, and they're good at it. Or you can choose to shut up, move on, and leave me the hell alone. Stop talking about my kids. Stop bringing up a message that I don't even know where that message came from. I don't know who wrote it. But what I will tell you this, Ratina, is that I've had multiple accounts made of my children with my children's photos, cockroaches, my ex-husband's current wife's name, pictures I have gone through more shit on this app, Ratina, than you will ever know. But I'll tell you what I've never done. I've never been to prison. I don't have a criminal record. I'm not a thief. I don't steal money. I don't take money. I don't deceive people. I don't make up fake fiancés and fake stories. I don't take money from people. over here giving people passes. OG getting passes. OG lying. OG using the N-word on a Facebook post, but she gets a free pass, right? Oh, well, y'all want to know the video? The video of OG basically saying because everyone in her life is basically of color, that if they would have had a problem with her posting something with the N-word, they would have told her about it. So it really wasn't that big of a deal.
But remember, OG has a black son, right? That she adopted, right? Only she didn't adopt him. No.
Well, I'm just going to say, you guys y'all need to give those folks over there on that side the same energy that y'all been giving Megan. Okay? But I would tell you, Megan's platform has done nothing but been open. She opens up her platform to anybody and everybody. Race, color, religion. Don't matter who you are, what you are. Megan has always had an open platform, and she's always been respectful.
That's why they love me.
Okay? And I will say that a lot of you individuals that are sitting over here on your high horse, that are sitting over here acting all sacrilegious and everything else like that, the person that you portray yourself to be on this app is not who you probably really are when you're not off of this app. And I guarantee
right, Regina?
And I guarantee you that there are a lot of things that you have said that you would never say on this app, and you know daggum good and well what I'm talking about. And y'all want to sit here and y'all want to preach to other people when you ain't got no business even speaking on it. And I will say this. Is there racism in every race? There is. But when it comes to the black community in a whole, we can all agree they have suffered the most when it comes to racism. So all of you white women over here that are sitting in these boxes talking about race, y'all need to sit all the way the fuck down and let the black queens handle it on the platform. I will say that out of my mouth. With my whole chest. I'm so sick of this double standard shit. I am so sick of everybody picking and choosing, what narrative they want to turn and what narrative they want to spin. But y'all are over there sitting with a group of people because y'all don't have mind of your own. You don't know how to think for yourself. You want to follow in with the group. And that's the difference between that side and this side. Me and Megan, we're fucking peacocks. We fucking fly. We got, you know what I mean? She just got big old chicken wings, and I'm Shannon Shenanigans. I'm Sergeant Rumple Foreskin. You just my name changes. But this whole part, you guys, not the one going into boxes. Y'all sitting here calling Megan a racist. Y'all need to stop that shit. You need to stop it. That's right. I'm a peacock, but you better let me fly, damn it, Leo, baby. I'm tired of the fuckery, and that's what me and Megan, we've just been doing. We've been laughing at it. We think it's funny. I'll tell you what, Retina, your little antic didn't work today. I know that you probably thought you were going to break me down and you were going to have me on this app boo-hooing and crying and wondering why I'm being all bullied and stuff. I'm not the bully you are. You are. And your obsession with my kids needs to stop. And my relationship with my family, with my mother, with my kids, with anybody, it ain't none of your fucking business. So while y'all are out here trying to ridicule me on things you don't know anything about, I suggest y'all sit all the way the fuck down. Okay? All the way the fuck down. And while y'all want to sit here and ridicule Megan, let me tell you something. Megan's a damn good mother. And some of y'all probably need to be more like her and have a personality and have more of a free spirit, not have a stick up your ass.
That part right there. Pull the stick out of your ass, actually.
Yep. You guys want to sit over there and you want to sit in your high horse and everything else and all that other shit? When you guys do nothing but sit here and try to live stream me and Megan or think you're going to catch me saying something. And I'm going to tell you this, Bubbles, with my whole fucking chest. I love how you love to commentate when you are live streaming me. And I heard that you say, "Oh no, she's got it. She's gonna get it now. Get her, Retina, get her." Bubbles, she ain't gonna get nothing. Queenie, what are you gonna say? Are you gonna be hateful? I ain't ever had you in my damn box, but every time you're in a box, are you gonna be nice or you gonna be mean?
Well, let's find out.
Oh shit! You said you got a serious question about what exactly? I don't know. I ain't in here to start no shit. That's for damn sure. All right, I'll let you up. But I ain't in here to fight, Queenie. I ain't got an ounce of energy to fight with nobody. I'm too medicated for that shit.
I think she wants to give another point of view to the racial question.
Okay, that's cool.
That part, yes. That part too. But my question is, okay, Sassy, we saw all, that before you said you were taking a break, the little, moment that you and Kendra had, right? So, there were so many people doubting, like, okay, she's not going to change. She's not going to change, right? So when you took your break and come back, at first you started out that way. And I mean, what is leading you back down this cycle? Because
it's not, Queenie, it's not a cycle. It's the same people that keep fucking with me. Okay?
But it goes both ways. You just told Skittles, right? You were just telling Skittles at some point it's got to stop. At some point you got to be the one to draw the line and be like it's going to quit, right? You said this. You did.
Well, yes, but when you continue, but when here's my thing, Queenie. When they go in and they antagonize in lives. You got Dana mocking what I went through in October. She continues to do it. She continues to make videos on it. And all I'm going to say is this: when it comes to anybody on this app, when it comes to Dana and Not the One and Skittles, they can go and sit on that side. Have Dana who messaged me the other day on her sneaky account pretending to be my friend because she wanted me to go over her live.
But can you prove that?
Yes, I can.
Can prove that.
Yes, I can, because she was on that account when she went, because she forgot she was on her sneaky account and she went and got in the box. Yes, I can. And it's
both sides have made videos. Even for me, I've even watched you with Serena Johnson. She's not even on the app. She has not been on the app. She hasn't been speaking on you, but you continuously speak on her. So would it be fair for her to come and start trying to drag you again?
Do you know that she has never, Queenie? Do you know that she has never been held accountable on your side for the things that she's done?
You can't say that. You don't know what's happening.
Yes, it is. Have I seen it live?
If that were true, Sassy, you couldn't say that, because when we were talking about Fifi sending those messages about your father, at that moment we made sure that we made it clear that it was unacceptable. I said something to Lila, so you can't say that. That's what led to Unknown doxing you. So you can't say she wasn't. Yes, she was, and you still haven't let it go.
But here's the thing: do you know that email and everything else that she had?
That's from October.
I know, but there's a lot of that information that she's released and floated around everybody else, and it's gotten into the hands of Retina.
Okay, this is still from October.
So Queenie, if you don't want to watch it, then don't listen to it. Now, here you are,
Megan, I'm talking to her.
You don't like
you
her,
always
but you sticking your nose all up in the fucking business, bitch. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Shannon's gonna speak on her situation whenever and however the fuck she wants. You don't fucking like it, don't fucking listen and don't fucking watch her.
Mister, be quiet. Nobody's talking to you.
Now, and also, Queenie, people like Not the One, since I have
seriously, let me get in someone's box that I don't like and question the fuck out of her. Well, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Bitch, why is you watching that if you don't like her?
I want to know. I want to know why I want to know why it's acceptable for someone like Not the One to offer $500 to lurk out for my children. I want to know why it's acceptable for not the one to call my local sheriff's department 9 times, referring to him as Mr. Rogers on his personal phone number. I want to know why it's acceptable for Dana to still harass me when I have her blocked on every account, and she finds a way to message me on an account to still come at me. Now,
Queenie, I don't fucking like you, you fucking dumb bitch.
well, I'm just going to say, I'm not out here just randomly attacking people. I'm not out here randomly going at people to go at people. Not the one. Would not he? That man will not leave me alone. Every video that I have, whether I'm in Jana's live, whether I'm in Megan's live, no matter what live I'm in, he comes in and he harasses everybody. Same thing with Skittles and Dana using my profile picture as their profile.
That's
These
because
are grown,
they love you, Shannon.
but here's the thing, Queenie. These women are in their 50s. 50s.
Queenie always sticking her fucking dirty ass nose in everybody's business. Bitch, you ain't the fucking cleanest bitch. Wasn't that you that passed around someone's fucking pictures of breast cancer, making fun of it, Queenie? Wasn't that you, honey? I think it was.
Wow.
Did y'all know that? Yeah, y'all didn't know
know-
that, did you?
And maybe,
Shannon, Shannon, please.
just let me say something, Moonbeam. Do you know, I have apologized, and I get it. You guys laugh at my apology tour, and you guys say it's your 1100th, 50,000th apology tour. But you know what? At least I have empathy, and at least I have feelings, and at least I've been big enough and woman enough to get into boxes and to apologize to people, but yet they continue to do the same shit to me, and I've never gotten an apology.
Not
Do you know
once.
do you know that Serena Johnson not once ever apologized to me, and that woman is 49 years old? Do you know that Fifi, being 18, almost 19 years old, got into my box and at least she apologized? That's the problem, is you guys just want me to push things under the rug. Now, am I learning how to handle things differently and not get in an uproar and not get all emotional and get upset about it? Yeah, but when you have people like Ratina and Holly Mae and all these other fake accounts that make these fake accounts, and you go and make all these videos about me, and then you come in and you attack me, it's really hard for me because, like, for instance, Dora is so upset.
Real quick, Shannon, I'm so sorry for interrupting. Rainbow Pride is asking me if I can unblock Vajazzled. I don't know who blocked her.
I don't know who. Could y'all please leave Vajazzled alone? My God, this is like the second time she's gotten blocked.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know who blocked her, but she shouldn't have been blocked.
Please don't block Vajazzled, please.
Not me.
So, I mean, it's probably an accident.
We're working on it, Rainbow Pride. Thank you for letting us know.
Listen, you guys, please. I got something to say.
Thank you, Pedro.
Not going to be popular over here, right? And I'm not making excuses for anybody over there because we all know how they can be. But I just wish that there could have been a respectful discussion with Queenie. Now, maybe tonight is not the night. And
Not when
people
she's
are not in the
yelling at
right
Megan.
frame of mind. And people are not in the right frame of mind for it. And maybe some people are in their feelers about it. But
And I
I
understand.
just wish that had been handled better, you guys.
Well, then that should be to her. That
Right, she
I
needs
wish
to come in here on a
she-
fucking straight note instead of fucking sideways.
It was
She
her.
coming in here
not
sideways
us.
like that.
This is my problem, Moonbeam. See, with me, it's Shannon, you. It's you. When is somebody going to step up over that side and hold these people accountable that keep doing shit to me?
We know they don't. We
Okay.
know they don't. And
You
they
guys-
make
They don't
every
deserve a
excuse in
respectful
the world.
conversation.
You guys want
Absolutely
to sit
not.
here and say, Shannon, you said you were going to change, you were going to do this, you were going to do that. I am human. You guys know that, right? I do have feelings. I do, you do get to when things are happening over and over again, when you've got Dana messaging me under her sneaky account saying, hey girl, why don't you come over in this live, when it was Dana.
I just wish the conversation could have been longer and more patient between
Maybe
all
you
the
should have
parties.
told her that, Moonbeam. Go tell her that.
No, just to hear what she has to say.
Not when
because I
she's
think it's
disrespecting
always-
Megan
I
in the
think it-
box.
I think it's always interesting to get
No.
the other side's point of view. Like we
We listened, and then she
it.
started being rude to Megan. And then she started being rude to Shannon. We can't have that in this live. We're not going to allow someone to disrespect people that we care about and we have their back on. And if you think it should have been handled differently, maybe you should go talk to her about it. And tell her that
I
she
don't
should
have
have
a
came in here
problem.
more polite.
She and I do not have an issue.
Well, see, my problem is I just wish everybody would leave everybody the fuck alone. I wish that I could hold a live and not be constantly, and I get it. It's social media. People are going to say things, right? That's one thing I'm working on is you cannot control what people say to you. You can control how you react to it, right? Can y'all all collectively say, I have gotten better? Okay. I have not flown off the handle. I've not flown off the hinges. I've not just been attacking people to attack people. But
and that's why I popped off the way I did, because they're not seeing you for who you are now, right? They're still holding your past against you.
Oh yeah,
so
they're
for
still
Queen
bringing
E to come up here and attack you like that, for you to get a response that they're looking for is bullshit.
I don't think it was an attack. I just, Megan, we see things differently, because I don't think it's an attack. If you bring up someone's past behavior in a discussion, that's not an attack. That is facts. And if you don't like the facts, then don't do the shit, right?
Right. But they also need to hold the same. They also need to hold the same standards and the same accountability to the people that are on their side. And they need to. Well, I know they don't. And they need to understand that there's people out there that are poking the bear and poking the bear and poking the bear.
Yeah. And that's obvious, Shannon, what they're doing.
And I will tell you, I had to compose myself today with this whole Retina situation. Now, the old me, and y'all know the old me would have already had 20 memes out. The old me would have been popping off left and right. I made one video calling out that Retina has posted my picture of my son, and she has posted a video. And then she has a message the same message that Smashley has. And then Retina wants to accuse me of writing said message, which
let me ask you something. I've never seen the picture, right? What age range is he in?
He's over 20.
Is he 21 and over?
Over, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so, ma'am. I know I sound old. I don't think I'm that old, but
according to Holly Mae, I needed to have consent of my son to show that I was proud of where
he's an adult. He's an adult, and Holly Mae is talking out her ass that I hope she's somewhere scrubbing and washing right this minute, because she's full of shit on that. Maybe they're just they're admiring a handsome young man, and don't they wish that that handsome young man was in their family? They should be so proud.
And what I did say, as I said, they wish that they could find a man of my son's caliber, because my son has more maturity than half of these people that are in their 30s and fucking 40s.
Exactly.
So now, you guys want to turn, and you guys want to spin it, and you guys want to do all this other thing. Just like you said, I tried to weaponize my daughter because she was a part of the LGBTQ community, and we had the discussion about the them, they, and you guys wanted to turn it and twist it into something it's not. You're not always going to agree what everybody says. But you people out here that literally make me your content, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I can give you all the likes and the views. Same thing with Megan, that you can use us for your content, that we make your entire personality and we make your entire page. At least I can come onto this camera and I can be my authentic self, and I can laugh and I can sing and I can have a good time. But when it's people like Not the One, when it's people like Dana, when it's people like Skittles, when it's people like Retina that want to keep on and keep on and keep on, when they just can't leave it alone and move on.
Some of them sure are acting like rabid feral squirrels.
All I got to say is this. Y'all need to go out and touch some fucking grass. Y'all need to maybe not make TikTok your whole personality and your whole life. I'm not on this app from sun up to sundown. I don't deep dive into people's life. What happened with me and Crystal happened. I regret it. I wish it never happened, but it happened. We forgave each other. We've moved on. But for you, Retina, and all you other people that have been trying to interject your shit that happened last year, you guys need to mind your business.
I just want to say something really fast. They're over there, like, seriously talking shit, right? Saying some of the most vile shit possible because they're so fast over here. Because we are speaking facts. We are speaking truth. We are showing fucking receipts on their behavior and the things that they say, the things that they do. And the only thing that they could come back with is how much Shannon's upper lip stinks because the sour faces she makes. Now, how childish is that? Grow the fuck up.
This face?
Shannon,
I mean, they're just talking out their fucking ass, saying stupid vile shit as we're over here speaking fucking facts. And she's showing her fucking receipts, and they're pressed about it.
I mean, today, right? You said for me to show you a receipt. Well, I showed you a receipt. You gonna hold your girl responsible? You gonna hold her accountable for being in Smashley's chat? Even bringing up my daughter? Or even having a message of my daughter? You know, the thing is y'all know how much information that people have come at me with and said, you should talk about this, or you should bring this up, or clap back with this, or I got this on that person. I got a lot of shit on a lot of y'all, but I choose not to bring it on my platform because I just really don't give a rat's ass. I don't give a rat's ass. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to enjoy my day. I'm going to live my life. And I'm going to keep on trucking. It's what I do. Your videos are not going to affect me. Make fun of my looks. Make fun of my hair. Dana, call me Peter Pan, Bedpan. Your page, honestly, is disturbing. The obsession that you have with me is disturbing. The obsession that you guys have with Meg. You actually, Dana, you even brought up Megan today. You literally called Megan a racist today in a box, and nobody was even talking about Megan. You just blurted it out. And I find that odd.
Dana, I'm so glad that I'm on your mind all the time, and I hold a special place in your heart, honey. I am so proud to be that person.
And do you know what's really funny is me and Megan are literally on the same page when it comes to Dana. Like, she is a fart in the wind to us. I don't think Dana's an ugly person. I think she's actually a very beautiful woman.
I think she's a fucking catfish.
I do think that her attitude sucks, and I do think the way that she treats people on this app is terrible. And she treats people like, you know, because her, you know, hatred. But yet you want to talk about, you always want to refer to Mike's mental health. How many people's mental health has he affected when he's told people he wants to unalive them?
Exactly. That part.
How many people's mental health do you think he's affected when he's told women on this app that he wants to unalive them?
Shannon, can you hear me? Okay, I'm jumping down and you have some text, okay?
I got text, honey. Did you text me?
Yep.
Babe?
Have a good night, you guys.
Okay.
Bye, Jenna. Have a good night, honey.
I think a lot of their behavior is insecure and angry.
Hey, Jana, I'm gonna call you once I get off this live. I got your text, hon. I know that a lot of you guys may have a problem with Jana. I know a lot of you guys. No, y'all just listen.
Oh, okay.
Jana is a very level-headed person. Jana is one where she looks at everything as a whole. You said, can I unblock Smash? For what, Nikki?
Well, why not? I mean, the more the merrier.
Why? The last time that she was over here, I got questioned about Not the One, and I got ridiculed over Not the One and everything.
We're not going to do ridiculing now.
Yeah, well, it was. I'm just going to speak on Jana. I don't care what none of y'all think of Jana. Jana is an amazing friend. She is an amazing person. She's a straight shooter. She calls it for what it is. She is probably one of the most respectful people I've had. She's like Pam and she's like Stacky. You know, even like Levon, they just kind of sit and they just kind of silently just kind of watch. But, you know,
no, I don't think
Jana's just a very passionate person, and when Jana wants to get her point across and she wants to talk, that's what she does. Okay, so I don't have anything to say to Smashley. I don't. The last time she was over here, she cussed at Jana. I don't like.
Oh dear.
No, I don't like the way that she talked to Jana. I don't like the way that she cussed at Jana. And I'm not going to have people over here in this box disrespecting people that I care about, that are my real genuine friends.
I wonder maybe if she would like to apologize to Janet.
I don't care. Jana is Jana she calls out people's bullshit when she sees bullshit. Okay, and she sees through a lot of Smashley's bullshit, and that's what she was trying to do the other night, and she got cussed at. And she dropped Smashley from the box, and I wasn't even mad about it. I'm not going to be mad about it. I have too much respect for Jana. She's the type of friend we all wish that we had in our life outside of this app. And honestly, I think a lot more people should be like her.
I know. I mean, and really a lovely person.
I just, you guys, you guys know when it comes to it bothers the shit out of me when Megan holds her hand up. I literally, every time Megan holds her hand up, see, listen, drives me crazy.
This is why, because I don't want to interrupt you guys and make people feel like they're being interrupted, because I know when I'm fucking talking and you bitches fucking jump in and start fucking just talking, it annoys the fuck out of me. So that's why I do that.
Especially when you're trying to get your point across, Megan. You know how it is.
Absolutely.
You know when you're focused on a topic and you want to get what you want to get out, right?
Right, absolutely.
That's me, because I know that, like, if I have somebody interrupt me, I'm gonna get a mistrain of thought. So, like, if I kind of get like hyper, my voice gets kind of like animated a little bit. It's not because I'm trying to snap at you guys or be rude or be mean. You guys know I let you guys run amok over here in my boxes. You know, we shoot the shit and all that stuff. But anybody that has anything negative to say about Jana, y'all can all kick rocks. She's a good person. I love her to death. You know, she has feelings. She's passionate about what she has to say and how she feels. So,
Team Jana! Fuck you bitches. She's a good person. We're Team Jana over here.
Let me tell you something.
Jana,
let me tell you something. You guys should probably be more like Jana.
Yes.
And I will say, out of anybody other than Pam and Stacky, which are literally the coolest bitches I've ever met in my life, love them bitches. Them are my girls. Okay? Them two have gotten me through so much shit. They have gotten me through a hurdle that y'all don't even know. They have seen sides of me that y'all have never seen. And I am forever grateful for Stacky and Pam. And I will say, y'all need to have some real bitches like Stacky and Pam in your life. Because I'm going to tell you, when these bitches are solid, I dare y'all to try to get Stacky to turn on me. I dare y'all to try to get Pam to turn on me. Not the one was trying to get Pam to turn on me. Let me tell you something. How'd that work out for you, not the one? I'm just curious.
Not the one is a weirdo.
I'm just curious. But I would tell y'all, out of any bitch on this app, when I tell y'all, without a doubt, when I say motherfucking loyal, and I mean they have never talked bad of me. They've never done nothing but be straight shooters to me off of this app. Stacky and Pam are some of the two coolest bitches I've ever met on this fucking app. And I'm just saying, I love y'all. I do. I love Megan. Megan knows I like this bitch. I will go to war for that bitch. Okay. But when I say Stacky and Pam are some real people that you would want in your life outside of this app, you want to go get a coffee with and have a real life friendship with, Stacky and Pam are fucking top tier bitches. And y'all need to be more like fucking them, because they are the most level headed. And I will say the only time that I've ever seen Stacky lose her shit is when Hoodrich threatened her daughter.
Oh dear.
Oh, I didn't know that happened.
And I will tell you,
Hoodrich are threatening daughters?
listen, and Hoodrich children.
What in the world should do that for? That's crazy.
Let me tell you something. Stacky, listen, she was all about bucking up and knuckling up with a 24-year-old.
Oh my.
But I know that a lot of you guys on this app, I text some of you guys off of this app, like Glossy. Glossy's another real one.
Look at Stacky got her boxing gloves on.
Listen, y'all don't even know. I have spent hours, me and Stack and Pam, we've set up all night just shooting the shit. And it ain't even been about TikTok. Half the time we just laugh at the bullshit, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I just wish some of y'all would just get off your damn high horse and stop thinking y'all got to judge everybody. Everybody. And it's just like, all right, you guys go on your side. You guys do your shit. You leave me the hell alone. Retina, Holly Mae gas station, y'all go over there and do your shit, and y'all leave me the hell alone. And y'all stop talking about my kids. Y'all stop talking about shit I've done in my past. I mean, hell, Stacky's been up on the phone with me at 4 a.m. and had to go to work at 5:30. I'm not even kidding y'all.
Oh my goodness.
I've done all-nighters. Me and Pam, when I was working the night shift, and Lord, me and Pam, on my nights off, me and Pam, time we'd be watching y'all on TikTok laughing at the fuckery. Another one, my mod Mike, been with me since last year in August. Real deal. It's hard to find the real people that aren't going to turn on you and burn on you. And I tell you, out of everybody I've ever met on this app, I have found some pretty cool fucking people. Don't get me wrong, I love you too, Bougie, even though we've been through some shit. Moonbeam. Hell, me and Megan, how many times have we went to war? Megan?
What's that?
How many times is you and I?
Go to war?
Well, I said, I mean, you and I, you know what I mean? Like me and Megan, we've been through some shit.
There's been a couple times, probably about 3 times.
Listen, let Megan hit you with that one hitter quitter. You'll feel that shit.
Yeah, that's a Scorpio sting is what that's called.
It's not a Scorpio sting. No, that's a Megan sting. I tell people Megan made me 4 tough. Y'all know how many times Megan has gotten on the phone? Boogie, you said Smash and Queenie would love to have a conversation.
Well, they have their own platform. They could go there and have a conversation all they want.
I mean, I'm the one that blocked them, so I have to end my live and then go and unblock them. Unless I don't know if my mods can do it.
And tell them to get on a sneaky account. We all know Smash has 3 Smash accounts. We all know Queenie has fucking sneaky accounts. Go on. There's no reason to unblock anybody. Go get your fucking sneaky.
Hi, Bernadette. Oh, hell, everybody have an uproar. Bernadette's in my chat. I'm just fucking with you, Bernadette. Everybody started live streaming. Bernadette's in my chat.
Team Bernadette! Fuck you, bitches!
You said they aren't on your blocked list, but Queenie.
It might be on her.
I don't know unless Smashley wants to get on a sneaky account and come in here. I'll have to end my live to do that
Well,
shit.
she has 2 accounts, but they keep getting banned on even and odd days. So who knows?
I mean, if Queenie wants to come up here and have a civil conversation, she can have a civil conversation. But, I mean, I'm not going to be drugged from my past shit. I'm not going to do it.
Right. She can't come in here and fucking attack you.
I'm not.
Hold your fucking past against you. When
I'm
that's
just
not
saying,
who you are.
I'm just saying, a lot of these people on that side that keep fucking with me and keep doing the same shit that you're doing to me, why don't you guys tell them to stop? Why don't you guys tell them to lay the fuck off?
Well, can we try again?
Okay, well, Queenie, you're unblocked if you want to come up here. I didn't block you. I'm just saying, they made that executive decision. I don't tell my mods what to do. You guys know that shit. I tell everybody if we get one blocked, I'll get you, I'll have to just get you after the live is over with. So, and y'all know how I am with blocking people. I think
Wasn't one of your names trigger block happy or happy trigger?
Oh, it was happy block chick or something like that.
Happy block button.
Block button happy chick. Yo, it's block button happy chick. Y'all, I've gone through so many daggum names. I've been sassy meme queen, itch my sassy ass. I've had them all. Hell, I've been called flea flicker. Quick question: have y'all ever had a name called flea flicker?
Okay, let's try this again, Sassy.
Hell, take Shell. She's on top. The queen's on top.
Let's try this again. Oh my gosh! See, that's your problem right there. Negative people. That's the problem, because I honestly, when you and Kendra had your conversation, I thought, okay, well, maybe y'all got somewhere, but then to come back and you were doing good at first until you clicked back up with that one, and then it went right back downhill. You
can't hold me responsible for her behavior.
Girl, I was in here being respectful, and you just hollered, then want to say
because I don't fucking like you. That's why.
Do I like you? I tell you every time I don't like you. How many times have you come in?
So then why are you addressing me?
I'm talking to Sassy,
you don't like me.
Shannon.
Wait,
Shannon.
Megan, please.
Can we all have a
let him talk.
Can we please? Can we please drop? Sorry, Queenie.
Back to our conversation.
Could y'all please stop calling me Sassy? That's not my name. I mean, it's a name.
Shannon. I'm just used to calling you Sassy. You went by Sassy for so long. Like that. That's just what I know you by, because that's what you were, who you were when I met you. But I will definitely try. Yes, we can work on that. But my thing is, I thought you were really, getting somewhere, and then to come back and get back into the same vicious cycle for me was wild. It's crazy, and it's been going back and forth with both sides for a minute. You've said some things, they've said some things, you've done some things, they've done some things. When you want to keep it to, like, if it's just Dana and not the one and Skittles, then okay. But you remember how Ratina and them even got into the conversation? Do you remember how they even got brought into all of this? Because it would have never happened. Okay. Back when me, you, and Hoodridge and them were arguing,
listen.
You said something.
This whole Retina and Holly Mae. So listen, Queenie. I don't know if you remember that live that I had in Hair Junkie, right? Holly Mae got in the box.
It was before that, though. Yeah, it was before that. It might have been, you said that.
Well, it all everything all transpired. Whatever, got in the box. Retina, F you, ain't accepting your apology. You ain't shit. Whatever. Go on. Be done with it. Okay. Now, on my side, Queenie, on my platform, right? I don't like people getting attacked, right? I don't like people coming in here, whether somebody don't like Bernadette or somebody don't like Bougie.
I'm sorry, Sassy, but that's what just happened with me with Megan when I was talking to you.
Well,
I'm
just trying. Listen,
Shannon, that did happen, honestly.
It just happened to me, but that's what I'm saying. And I actually genuinely came to have a conversation with you because I'm trying to figure out, how did we get back here? How is this back to where it was before? These hours and hours long lives. And, it's not about no receipts. People say stuff in chats all the time. People post stuff all the time. I'm just thinking back to, the other night when you were telling Skittles, at some point it's got to stop if you don't want it to continue. I'm telling you what I heard you say. So even so, we're not talking about Retina or Holly Mae or none of them. I'm saying for you, wouldn't that be, for me, I would be looking at it like, well, damn, she hasn't said nothing about them. So why do they keep going? At that point, then I would be looking at Retina and them sideways, asking them. But I've seen so many times it's been a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's not just one side.
It's not so much for Queenie.
So you don't want to go back and forth?
No, honestly, what I would love to see, Queenie, and it's TikTok, right? And that people are going to do what they're going to do regardless, right?
Right.
We're all on the same side of TikTok. Let's just all be the fuck for real, right?
I mean, it kind of is. Yeah, it's all meshed together as one now.
Yeah, it is. It's all messed up. It's just one big fuck. And there's a lot of things that happen on our side that sometimes I raise my eyebrow on. And sometimes I'm trying to ask myself, I got to pick and choose my battles, right? Like, is this worth really getting upset over? Is this really worth even like...
Right. I found myself many things said. And then,
now, I want to say this. Listen, this keeps getting brought up. I never said. This is what I said, and my story's never changed. And I said, I think it was Leather and Lace. I think it was Bougie. Moonbeam, were you in the box?
I don't know.
I mean, I heard the recording. I mean, I could tell you who was there. I don't think. So I did see where it was corrected, but I memed all the time. You were on a public platform. People make memes all the time. I have several hate pages. I made a statement for it to continue to. I want it to stop, but I'm gonna keep engaging with those pages. Would make. Listen, that's between you and Dana because I remember when
this right here. You know how many times?
There's a lot there, though, Shannon.
Listen.
You got to admit, there's a lot there from back when y'all had when Crystal was in the box and told Mike about, his being glad his, was unalived.
Listen,
Like,
the thing is, though, is I have done, y'all, I have made memes. I have made silly memes. You guys
used
know
to be the meme queen.
right? But I didn't go to the point of taking people's personal pictures and putting false information, just like that one in that middle picture. Dana, literally in this middle picture right here, is telling everybody.
Okay, so wait, you're saying it's a I mean, it looks like a curtain.
And she's got it zoomed in on me. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I really went and got a fucking hospital gown and I stood in front of my fucking curtain and I took a fucking picture, let me tell you something. That's one of the most fucked up pictures I ever took in my life. But what I am saying is this. Dana has her mindset of the pure hatred that she has in her heart. Why she has it, I don't. Why she has it, I don't know. She continues. Here's the thing, Queenie. I don't. It is not until the one gets up in this box.
As soon as he comes in, you do mention her every time. So that's a trickle effect because she's around him. She gets attacked. That would be like the same thing she said to Pam, though, when she was like, if Pam's going to be in the box, she was telling Pam, if Pam's going to be in the box, then she's going to come for her. And everybody was like, well, that's not fair. Pam doesn't do anything. It's that same thing. That's all I'm saying. If the problem is with not the one, and
You know what I would love to see happen, Queenie? And I would love to squash this shit. And I would love to squash this shit the fuck today.
first came back, that's where I saw it going. He wasn't streaming you. He wasn't picking with you. I'm telling you what your issue was. It was that. And, you know, just how I came to have and me and you ain't ever had a conversation. Ever. I actually came to have a conversation with you, but then it was like, you see how they're just sitting here letting us talk. That's how dialogue is supposed to be had. Because you don't like what somebody's saying doesn't automatically mean attack them.
But all I got to say, Queenie, is they got to disengage too.
No,
and
I would totally agree with that. I totally agree.
And I will say that Dana is Mikey's cheerleader.
I mean, you got some cheerleaders too, though. We all got cheerleaders.
Well, we all got cheerleaders, but yes, I would love for him to disengage. I would love for him to leave Megan alone. I would love for him to.
No, we can only deal with you, Shannon.
Well, I can deal with me, but listen,
right.
This coming in under 20-something accounts, Queenie, that's wild. Queenie, you have to admit, coming under somebody's, when you're telling somebody, hey, leave me alone, you blocking that's wild.
That's what Mikey does, though. He's weird like that.
I mean, some people are trolls because, I mean, I know a few trolls that come and they ask just. I mean, Mike, he's giving it because that's what he was receiving at the time. And when you push them to that, like I'm one of those people, once you start, there is it's a Cardi B. It's up and it's stuck. You know what I mean? So if you do that, then I mean, just when you're ready to stop doesn't mean the other person's always going to be ready to stop. That's the problem. And I mean, I can talk to him because I know there was a lot. And because I know there was a live y'all were having. He got brought back up. And then, of course, he started again. But that's what I'm saying, because I know.
it gets started beef with Megan, and he has continued to have beef with Megan, even though I've still come back, and that's been a big issue too, Queenie.
I mean, I think we all do. Look at how, I mean, she has said some pretty yucky things about.
Well,
people
I'm not
of
Queenie.
color.
I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to talk bad about Megan.
I'm not asking you to. That's your friend.
Okay.
But I'm saying from
Okay.
our side looking, the things that she has done, just everybody else it's when it comes to this side, it's like, oh, okay, we said we apologize, we held accountability, so now it's supposed to go away. But if it was,
I would like to say this, Queenie. Everybody wants to sit here and put me on this God blessed, fine. Okay. I'm working on the shit. I'm not perfect. I am going to fuck up. I am going to slip. I'm
Right.
human.
You're
I'm
human.
absolutely human. But
Right.
it goes on both sides, Queenie.
I agree.
It's going to go on both sides. Because let me tell you something. There's a lot of people that have done a lot of shit to me that I have apologized for. And I have sat in the same boxes with them. But they've never even gotten in this box and said, you know what, Shannon? I'm sorry too. The only person that did that was Smashley.
You can't expect you out of somebody else just because you want your apology. I don't want nobody to.
No,
give me
I
an
don't. And
apology.
listen, Queenie, I don't want
If it's
anybody to
fake.
apologize to me if they don't fucking mean it. I don't want to.
That's my point. That's my point. So if they don't feel they were wrong in that, you can't force an apology just because you did. You can't expect you out of somebody else. I feel that way about me. I expect what I would do for other people to do, and that's not how it works. You know what I mean? Just because you apologize, you have to stand true in your apology. You can't just be like, well, I apologize to you, so I'm expecting one back. You can't, because that's not realistic.
Well, what's realistic to me is that I get it. It's TikTok. You know
Right.
what? There might be a little banter back and forth, whatever. It's this going real life shit that has got my mind blown.
I agree.
It's this the real life, and I have said it, and I'll say it again, and it's happened on all sides. I don't care who you are, the doxing, the threatening, the going real life, the going to court, all this bullshit.
No, I ain't doxing nobody, and I'm not calling nobody's job. I'm not doing none of that.
Y'all here doing kind of say this and kind of say that, and then we just kind of leave it alone and move on to the next episode for next fucking week.
Right.
Okay. It's this dragging the shit out over and over and
that's
over.
what I mean. Okay, Shannon, even for you, okay, I could say, I'd say that one slip up with the door incident or whatever. It wasn't intentional. All right, we nixed that. But you have the biggest doxer in your chat. So, and then you have these people that are around you. You have to, it's the same thing with the Pam situation. Because she's around, she's held accountable and she's a target. It would be the same thing. Like you can't.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'd just like to intervene real quick.
I'm not talking about you though, Mindy.
Thank you. I'd just like to say she's not, in fact, the biggest doxer. Things have come to light that there's a whole lot of people that you don't know about.
No, I wouldn't
that are
trust
doing
Mallory.
some shady stuff.
I wouldn't trust Mallory, Rissa, Leather and Lace, Bougie. I'm naming all. Oh, well, this didn't happen or this didn't happen, telling me I didn't hold Lila accountable, which I did, or none of that would have ever even came out because people weren't talking about it. I felt like that was fucked up.
But I will tell you this, Queenie, before you came along, Queenie, and I just want you to know, before you came along, there was a whole hell of a lot of fuckery going on before you came along.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing.
When I tell you the shit that was done to me,
but Shannon, you don't even remember. You know me. You don't even remember that. You know me from way back in like September. You don't even remember.
But like I said, as far as that situation goes with Lila from the start.
But I get that. What I'm saying is, y'all, that should have. I thought we were
now.
Past
Honestly, I don't give a shit. Lila can go do her own damn thing. Honest to God, it is what it fucking is. My whole life.
Bernadette, stop it. I'm one of you. I support you even when nobody else does. So for you to be down there and say I don't understand, I've been around Shannon longer than you have.
All right, I am gonna bring Megan wants to come in the box, so I'm just gonna bring her up. Let's all kind of be respectful, nice. Okay, all right, I'm going. Okay, here we go.
But the whole Mikey situation, like, if that's where you want to leave it, like, okay, leave it alone. I'll definitely have a conversation with him to leave that alone. Stop coming in, stop harassing you. But I just ask for that same respect, when it comes to him.
Well,
Queenie, could I say something really fast?
Yes, you can't go on, Megan.
Queenie, do you know that he wished that one of my family members who went through a traumatic situation would pass away? Did you know that?
I saw you put the screenshot up, but I mean, there's been horrible stuff said all over.
But you support that and that's okay?
I mean, I'm not saying that I think it's okay. I'm definitely going to have a conversation with him. And the screenshot you put up, it was kind of cut off, so you can't see who said it.
Well, I don't know how. I don't know how.
Who's to say that I can't have a conversation with him and I'm not supposed to forgive him? Because that's my whole point. If everybody's expected to be, you taking accountability and, okay, you're forgiven, then why is it that certain people get that same respect and others don't?
Well, because here's the thing, honey. You guys talk about changed behavior. It's the
Thank you, Megan.
behavior. It's the changed behavior. He doesn't change his behaviors. He threatens women on this app on a daily, unaliving and eating brains and wishing death. Right?
Not on
Talks
a day.
about
I wouldn't
children.
say on
Yes,
a
he
daily.
does. Yes, he does, Queenie.
I wouldn't say on a daily because he hangs in the chats with us, and there's been long periods of time where he was cooled off. He wasn't even really going live, and when he was streaming the beggars, and then he'd be in the chat.
Instead of listening, you're defending.
No,
right?
because I know. I mean, I've seen
you
it.
know, but you're not listening to what we're saying over here. You're just hearing and seeing what you want.
Relax your tone, and no, I'm not.
Relax your tone and listen to what we're saying over here.
I never one time said that it was okay. Like I said, you expect.
Like I said, you can't reason with fucking stupid.
Megan,
that's my point when talking to her. That's my point when talking to her. Ignorance is bliss. She wants
not the one.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize.
Not the one has done a lot of shit to Megan.
But that's what I'm saying. She's not innocent either. She acts as if the things that she said are not. I'm supposed to sit up here knowing what she said about me and my people and all of that and be respectful with her. But then you see how she comes up here. She's only showing that she really does have a problem with black people. That's all you're showing everybody.
Queenie, she doesn't have a problem with black people.
She can't even have a decent conversation. Anytime somebody tries to talk to her, she does this same thing. It's always you want everybody else held accountable, but then when it comes to you, I'm not even talking about that shit no more. I already apologized, or no, I didn't say it.
I'm gonna say this one motherfucking time, and I'm gonna say it loud, and I'm gonna say it proud. Bitch, it ain't got nothing to do with you being fucking black.
Only bitch I see is the one. It ain't got nothing to do with you being black. That's the only one. My mama didn't raise no bitches. Bitches is a female dog, so get that right.
Say it loud and say it proud.
No, I did. I told you what it is.
Nothing about your fucking color of your skin. Why I don't fucking like you.
Hey, that's how you act.
Because you're a fucking bitch.
That's how you act.
You want to pull the fucking racist card all the motherfucking time, right?
Back from the racist comment you made about black people's kids being seen and not heard. Somebody tried to come. Megan, I actually have some information for you, but since I'm acting like a bitch, I'm a bitch and allow them to continue to pass.
I don't need your information.
Around.
You can take that shit and shove it down your dirty fucking mouth.
Real close to you, but I mean, hey,
okay, can I say something real quick?
Anyhow, back to our conversation, because
stop using that fucking race card. Okay. That's right, chat.
You are racist.
I'm just gonna say this, please, Queenie.
I'm gonna just say my opinion of her being racist is my opinion.
Okay,
my opinion of you using the fucking racist card is my fucking opinion. You just pulled that shit out of your fucking ass.
You showed it.
No, I didn't. That's what you think. That's what you think. When somebody comes at you fucking a certain type of way, you gotta pull, it's because I'm black. It's because I'm black. No, bitch, that's how you feel about yourself. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me at all. I'll talk to anybody on this app the way I talk to
that talks
people.
You
Who is
motherfuckers,
you?
that's right.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
You?
Everybody who doesn't fucking like me. Y'all
No, there's a
motherfuckers.
reason,
Everybody on
Megan.
TikTok. Y'all
There's a
motherfuckers.
reason.
That's what that fucking
There's
means.
a reason.
There you go. Pulling that racist card again.
No, it's not just that. I mean, the homophobic comment where men have a and women have a, that's homophobic.
No, it's not homophobic. No, it's not. No, it is not.
You want to be forgiven, but you don't think nobody else should. That's my point right there. It's always, oh, pity Megan.
No, it's not pity Megan. I own my shit. I say a lot. I'm fucking proud. I said all that shit.
You want
Never
somebody
once have
to
I
hate
fucking denied
somebody
nothing
else
on this
for what they
motherfucker.
did to you,
better
but
quit
what
your
you
shit,
did,
Queenie.
what you did doesn't matter, right?
No, what I did mattered. What I did mattered.
Apparently it doesn't, because you're upset because I
Do you ever shut the fuck up? Do you
not
ever
when it
shut
comes
the
to
fuck
you.
up?
You, as long as you talking, I'm gonna talk, sweetheart. But anyways, we can go back to our conversation, Shannon, because we were actually having a conversation with dialogue, and I think that's what's needed here.
Well,
Because this dumb bitch is pulling the fucking racist card. Because I'm asking for some type of way. She feels some type of way.
Homophobic,
so therefore,
too.
I'm fucking racist because she's black.
Don't forget homophobic.
Type of way. Fuck you, bitch.
Homophobic. Don't forget homophobic. Put that in there
well,
too.
I'm just going to say this.
My whole point is, you know, if everybody expects to be, and now she.
Okay. Everybody take a deep breath. Anybody can say what they want to say with Megan. Okay? Megan does not respond to a certain individual because of their color. Okay? I know that some of y'all may think it that way, but she doesn't. Okay? There's a lot of people on this app that have said a lot of things that we regret, period. A lot of vile shit, including myself. Okay? We've all participated in a lot of fuckery. A lot of fuckery. On all sides. Maybe worse than others. There's been some times I've been completely unhinged and I've been off my absolute rocker. I own my shit. I have. But I know that Megan is not a racist. Megan does have a kind heart. Megan is very passionate. This bitch is the biggest Scorpio I've ever met in my life. And always been there for me, even when her and I have been at it with each other. So, whatever you guys think of Megan, that's on y'all, but I know on my part, I love the bitch. And she is who she is, and I ain't gonna falter for it. I'll have that bitch's back no matter what. Megan has been pushed to the max. Megan has been dragged almost for a whole year over Rich. Hood Rich came into that live, and she did. She race baited us. She even told us, say the word, you know you want to say it. Okay? You guys are going to sit here and try to pick. But I will just say that if you don't like us, that's fine. Cool. Leave us the fuck alone. Y'all want to sit here and always try to hold me accountable and hold Megan accountable and hold all of us over here accountable, Bougie accountable, Moonbeam, Leather and Lace. Everyone over here has just done horrible, horrible things. Well, you know what? There's a lot of people on that side that have done some horrible, horrible things too. And I can't control what the horrible things that have been done. I can only control what I do. It goes both ways on everybody's part. There is so much hatred in this fucking world as it is. You know, TikTok used to be fun. It used to be, it's just become just a tit for tat, a pick apart people. So, I mean, it's just like the other night when, you know, Megan's trying to have a nice live and just show pictures of her life, just chilling, hanging out. You got another person holding another live and they're over there just picking Megan apart. Why? Why bother her when she's not doing anything? We were just having fun. Why you guys got to pick apart everything you do? Just because you want to sit around and wait for one thing to pop off so y'all can say, see, look. Megan knows I love that bitch. I don't give a shit. When she was going through what she went through, let me tell you something. I was on the phone with this bitch. All these other friends that turned on her, Hair Junkie, OG, all those other people that fucking used her and backstabbed her, I was on the phone with that bitch. I was on the phone crying with her. So was Pedro. But y'all got to quit poking the bear all the time. Y'all just need to learn what leave it says things that are out of pocket. Hell, we all do. Might have problems with Bougie, and y'all may be madder than a hornet's nest at Bougie, and thinks Bougie is the worst person, because she's not. Y'all just tap the screen for a minute. Should I reset? All right, I'm gonna reset.
To own your shit, and it is what it fucking is.
And that can go the same way with somebody, for me instance, okay? My shit that I was going through. I know that I probably should have gone to the doctor a long time ago. Hell, I probably should have gotten my mental health checked when I lost my daddy back in 2021. I probably should have went a lot sooner, but I'm 43 years old. I got diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. A lot of the things that have happened in my past life, it kind of made sense. With
what happened in the past makes what you are today.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I can't go back and change the shit that I've done, but you guys can't sit over here and say, well, Shannon, you said you're going to change your change. Well, I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. It's, I'm not going to be no, cupcake and rainbows 24/7. I still do have feelings. I do still get kind of fired up sometimes. I'm learning how to deal with it a little bit better. I'm learning how to not pop off so often.
Well, not only that, but if people focus more on their own behaviors and stop worrying about what everybody else is fucking doing on this app, like
right. That part. Yeah, and I kind of feel like that I'm missed under this microscope because y'all want to sit here and be like, well, Shannon, you said you were going to do this and you were going to do that. Well, okay, well, I'm working on it. But could y'all tell some of those individuals that are over there making the comments over in Smashley's chat and bringing up the Andrew shit and all this other shit. You guys still want to keep bringing shit up. Well, how am I supposed to move forward when y'all want to keep going backwards?
Absolutely. Stop holding people's past against them.
And then all y'all want to sit here because, you know, I was on a phone call with my daughter and my daughter hung up on me. Well, number one, I caught my daughter off fucking surprise. She really didn't know kind of what the hell was going on. Then I texted her after the damn phone call. Okay. You know, I mean, my mama, she don't quite understand the whole social media bullshit. But I'll tell you what, some of y'all mother truckers out there that have tried to reach out to my family, you mother truckers out there that are posting pictures of my kids, of my dad's obituary picture, y'all are in your 30s, 40s, and 50s and 60s doing this shit. Megan, that hand.
I have to tell you something, Shannon. You know, about a month ago, I was live and I was sitting at Starbucks, right? And I decided I was going to be a judge, right? So I decided to call my daughter at like 7:30 in the morning and ask if I could borrow her cap and gown because I was going to be judge. And as I'm on the phone call with her live, explaining to her what I was doing, she fucking hung up on me too. And I even made the comment, I can't believe my daughter hung up on me. I can't wait to tell Shannon this story.
I remember that video. I remember that live.
You guys took that one phone call. Also, with my mom, my mother lives in Texas. I don't live in Texas. I live almost 1,100 miles away from my mama. Okay? Me and my mom, my mom lives her life. I live mine. My mom is a busy woman who is running her own business and trying to run my dad's, business and trying to stay afloat. And there's times I don't talk to my mom for weeks at a time. And everybody was like, well, how did you not know about your mom's surgery? Or how'd you know about that? There's sometimes I don't have I don't. It's just like, but when me and my mama do talk on the phone, we talk on the phone for hours. It might be a week or so before we talk again, but y'all act like y'all want to pick apart my whole relationship with my kids and my family, thinking y'all know everything. Y'all don't. But I tell you, there ain't nothing in my background. I ain't got nothing for y'all to dig up or look up or anything like that. And y'all just think y'all out here just gonna find this big old smoking gun. Have I always been the perfect daughter? No. Lord knows my mom knows that shit. I've been married and divorced 3 times now. That right there. I've had more last name changes than some of these NFL players have had Super Bowl rings. Okay. I won and then I lost, but I got to keep the ring.
Can I just tell the chat something really fast? Chat, thank you for owning your shit. Thank you for admitting that I'm not the only one and Shannon's not the only one that our kids hang up on us, right? Like, kids hang up on parents, you guys.
But I tell you what, they'll be the first ones to send me a text when they need me to cash out them money.
Right. Speaking of that, my daughter needs tennis shoes.
Exactly.
She wants some Crocs.
I would tell y'all my Cash App shows otherwise, and I know some of y'all are gonna be like, you show us the receipts, show us the receipts. Well, y'all out here thinking, y'all ain't got some of y'all sit in the shadows, some of y'all just sit in the chat, but people like me and Megan, fucking even Smash, even all these people that get up in these boxes, our whole lives are exposed. And people only know what you tell them. You guys have picked apart my whole life. You're always like, where's your husband? You're not married. You rent a husband. You don't have this. You don't have, show us your marriage certificate. Why do y'all do that? That's so weird. Y'all know I had to actually hold it. Well, I got my divorce decrees too. Hell, I even held them big bad boys up.
Wait, wasn't it Animal? I believe it was Animal, that sent a marriage certificate over to OG to prove that his wedding was legit and the wife was old enough to get married or something crazy like that.
Why would you do that?
Craziness. Right.
Why? You guys think that you need receipts on who's married and when they got married? Now, listen. It's wild. Hell, I got divorced in 2007, and then I got married back in 2008. And then that 2008 marriage ended in 2011. And then that 2011 marriage, oh, hell, then I met Stove. And then I met Stove a few months later. And then, hell, I was with Stove for a while. And then we got married in 13. And then he left me to go back to his ex-wife. Oh, well, my second husband left me while he was deployed in Afghanistan for a woman he met online. And then my second husband left me to go back to his ex-wife. Yeah, it's been a good old time. Shit. I'm telling I feel like J-Lo.
I was told to ask a question for a friend.
Oh, what's up?
Hey, do you still have your original your medical record shot so I can see if you're up to date on your vaccines? Love you.
Here's a good shot of my fucked up eyebrows, Smashley. Take a screenshot. These bitches are fucked. Hey, listen, since we all hate my eyebrows so much, do y'all all want to cash at me like $1? And for $575, I can get these bad boys dissolved and redone. Can we
I'll
agree?
be the first one. I'll send you $2.
Listen, I get it. They're a hot mess. Monster, you're right. I don't purposely walk around like this because I want to. I fucked my face up in 2013, Monster. It's been a scary ride.
I got 2 on that.
Smash, you want to help me out?
We got $3 total.
Y'all want to be a girl's girl? Y'all want to help me fix these bitches? 2025, I'm going to reinvent my eyebrows. No, they don't look beautiful. They are fucked up. I own my fucked up eyebrows. And it's all because of Megan. Now I have to use eyebrows as a keyword. Do you know that my eyebrows weren't even a hot commodity until Megan pointed them out?
Until we drew eyebrows on my live. Remember that, everybody?
And you asked me why my hair is short. I wear my hair short because I have Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism, and my hair gets thin. Yeah. Do y'all know a few years ago I was bald because my hair stopped growing, and I don't grow eyebrows because of my autoimmune disorder? True story. Monster. These are not on purpose. I fucking swear. I got fake eyebrows. Monster. I got fake eyebrows. You got fake lips. Fuck. Shit.
I need to clarify that I did not know that what was going on with you before I decided to make fun of your eyebrows and draw them on. Just to clarify TikTok, I didn't know that's what was going on.
Oh. Look, this filter does help a little. She's beautiful. She's beautiful, you see. I can't. And if I had the money to do, if I had like $10,000, I'd have a mommy makeover. I'd have everything fixed. But it's, this economy is rough. It's hard out here for a pimp.
The struggle's real.
The struggle's real, man. Grocery prices, Lord, cost me about $650 a month to buy groceries. Hell, I've already spent $3,000 this winter just filling up my propane tank. You said it's more than 10K in one of a few years. Shit. I don't know what to tell you. Y'all have picked apart my whole life. Y'all have picked apart my body. You've picked apart damn everything. Y'all got every angle, and y'all gotten angles of me I don't even know I could ever have. Hell, I didn't even know I had 4 chins one time, but there's actually me on a page right now. I think I have 5.
Incoming. I'll be back.
This is where I look like a thumb when I went like this. I made myself look. Did you say incoming? What's incoming? What's happening?
I don't know what that was about, though. That was funny. I thought it would be outcoming.
What?
I thought it was supposed to be outcoming.
What? What's outcoming? Oh, did she? Oh, did she say? Was she supposed to say outgoing?
Or something. I don't know.
Oh, and that's fine, y'all. I get it. I know that some of y'all don't like me. I know that. I know some of y'all probably wish last October it would have been successful. I know some of y'all probably are thinking that. I know some of y'all y'all don't like me, and I get it. But I'm not like the worst person in the world. I'm really not. I'm actually, there's a lot of things I know in my life that I need to work on in just my life in personal, just who I am in just here. you know, but I am me. I don't put on this fake facade for anybody. I don't. But I am human. And I may not have handled things right all the time, but neither have either of y'all. But at least I am woman enough to know when I do mess up, and I try to correct myself, and I'm trying to deal with things better. Lord, I never thought I'd have a conversation with Queenie. I think that's the first time I ever spoke to her. I mean, I'm not hard to talk to when you want to talk to me. I mean, all you got to do is talk to me civil. You know what I mean? I'm not, like I said, I'm not one to scream and holler. Hell, I'd be willing to have a civil conversation with Ratina if she wouldn't just be so mean. You know? Or condescending. Talk down. Hell, I had a civil conversation with Holly Mae one time. I've yet to have a civil conversation with Monster. Which I don't know if that'll ever happen, but if it don't, it don't. And if she don't like me, she don't like me. I don't have any ill will towards her, but you know what I mean? Susan, did you mean to come up here or no?
Yes. I wanted just to see you. I love you.
Girl, it's been a roller coaster.
I've seen.
It's been a roller coaster. You know what I mean?
But you're gorgeous and you're beautiful.
Oh, well, I'm something. I tell people all the time, I'm 95% personality, 5% looks. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. You know, I don't come on here and try to portray myself as somebody that I'm not. You know what I mean? I don't even know what the hell I got on my shirt. Oh, it's my phone. But, I mean, people, can you take it or leave it? Oh, hell, here comes Megan. She's coming in hot. Oh, she's on top box.
Austin, we have a problem.
Oh, hey, may I have the big box, please? I'm just gonna say this. Queenie, everybody go get Queenie, please. Queenie, get your dumb black ass in here, bitch. I said it. Please put me in the big box. I said it. I don't give a fuck. You want to fucking hate me because I'm fucking racist, right? You want to hate me because I'm fucking racist? You pulling the fucking racist card on me? Bitch, get in here. I want you to hear something, honey. Come on, you dumb fucking bitch. Get in here, Queenie. Where you at?
All right. Y'all just tap.
Queenie.
Tap, tap, tap. What are we playing, Megan?
Come on, Queenie. Let me know when you're here, honey. Clean out your fucking dirty ears and make sure you hear this.
So I'll take a deep breath. All of us. Megan, what are we playing? You gonna give me a hint?
Come on, Queenie, Smashly, you fucking streaming, Bubbles, you streaming, Kendra, you streaming, everybody streaming us yet? Come on, go get him in here. Come on, you dirty bitches, let's go.
What do you have, Megan? What are you about to play?
Okay, why do you do that? Especially when you're trying to get your point across, Megan, you know how it is.
Megan, I hope whoever's sick in your family dies.
And you want to get what you
Miserable. Whoever you was talking about that's ill, I hope they die. In pain.
That's me, because I know that, like, if I have somebody interrupt me, I'm gonna get
like they're being interrupted. Because I know when I'm fucking, I hope they die in agony. Megan.
Jump in and start fucking just talking. It annoys the fuck out of me. So that's why you do that. Especially when you're trying to get your point across, Megan. You know how it is.
Megan, I hope whoever's sick in your family dies.
And you want to get what you
Megan, when was that?
Whoever you was
Megan,
talking about that's ill, I hope they die.
Megan, when was that? Megan, when was that said?
Well, this was your live tonight, right? We are in the boxes tonight having the conversation a little bit ago.
Did he just say this tonight?
He just said it tonight. Somebody was in his live recording him as he's streaming us as we was having the conversation.
So he just said that.
Yep. Let me flip my camera. This is tonight's live. Are you wearing that shirt, Shannon? This is tonight's fucking live. That's your picture.
Yep.
Now.
Yeah, that's tonight's live.
Queenie, honey, you could sit there and you could say I'm fucking racist and I'm fucking homophobic and I'm fucking the horrible person and I'm this and I'm that. But keep on supporting that shit, bitch, because of hatred for me. You want to fucking support somebody who wishes death upon people's family? You ain't no fucking better than him, motherfucker. You deserve each other.
So he just said that tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Queenie, did you hear it, honey? I know you got a fucking fake account. You still gonna fucking support that shit? You want fucking receipts? You didn't want to claim our screenshot was legit? You want to say, oh, well, it didn't show his name. Well, let me see. Does this sound like him? Do you hear him, Queenie?
Like they're being interrupted because I know when I'm fucking. I hope they die in agony. Megan. Jump in and start fucking just talking. It annoys the fuck out of me. So that's why I do that.
Especially when you try to get your point across, Megan. You know how it is.
Megan, I hope whoever's sick in your family dies.
And you want to get what you
Miserable. Whoever you was talking about that's ill, I hope they die in pain.
Mikey, I'm sure your father is rolling over in his grave right now on your behavior, honey. He has got to be the proudest dead father ever. He really, truly does. You are making him happy. And let's talk about your mom. How much you're putting her in danger on your behavior on this app. People are pulling up to your mother's home and taking pictures and posting it on the internet. She must be really proud of you too, honey. And you can't blame your mental health and your fucking illness on your behavior.
What happened?
I don't know, but how do I put myself in a big box? Give me a second. Megan, you're going to have to come in here and, how do I put myself in a big box? Okay, here we go.
Why? Can someone explain to me why someone would say something so hatred? You wish that.
You guys can't say that that's misunderstood. You can't. You guys cannot say you can only blame something on something for so long. That's not being misunderstood. That's not misspeaking. That's somebody that that's not right. Because I'm going to tell y'all, and you know it, and I'm speaking to everybody that's live streaming this live right now. If I were to ever say that to anyone, if I were to ever say that about anyone, you know it, and I know it, y'all would drag me off of this app. And you know that if he were to say something like that to one of you guys over there, there would be a huge uproar. If that was said to anybody that's sitting over there with him, you know, if he would have said anything like that about your loved one and your family, you know dang good and well y'all wouldn't let that slide. And if Megan were to have ever said anything like that to anybody, y'all would be dragging her too. So it's the double standard, right? Right is right and wrong is wrong. That's just like when I said the other day with the whole Florida man and Skittles situation. It's all messed up on all sides. There ain't no taking sides. It's all messed up. It's all, everybody's done everybody dirty. It's gone too far. It's a whole lot of ugly. But if y'all can sit over there and think that what he just said, and y'all gonna let that slide, I don't know. That's not cool. You know what I mean? And you guys can sit here and pick apart everything that Megan has said, but you guys y'all have literally, I'm not even going to say all, there's been a select few that are using the race card. Okay? You feel the way you feel, I can't control that, but I don't care any which way you look at it, it was wrong. And I better not see him in Pastor Petty's box talking about his mental health. And I better not see y'all up in the box rubbing his back, giving him excuse for what he just said tonight.
Let me clarify something to every single one of you guys, okay? Just because I call somebody a black bitch does not mean that I'm fucking racist, okay? The same thing when they call us white women, okay? Disrespectful? Absolutely. I'll own that shit. It was a disrespectful fucking comment. But you're not gonna come in here and call me fucking racist and pull the fucking racist card and not get called a black fucking bitch. I'm sorry.
I mean, like I said, that night when, Hoodrich was in the box, she called us white, bees. It's just, God. I don't know. Like I said, I just was in here, Queenie, telling you. I mean, he has been on Megan, and he continues to do it. And for what reason? And God forbid something does happen to Megan's loved ones. Y'all gonna laugh? Y'all gonna think it's funny? Are y'all gonna hold alive and let him get in the box and say that?
I like to
Yeah.
hear the reason why he said that. I wish someone would confront
I
him
want to
about that.
know. I want to know what. There's no excuse.
Exactly.
You guys
Why?
dragged. You guys dragged me because I had a certain person come in my box who I didn't deal with and I've never dealt with, and I had, another person in the box and muggles and shit, and they were controlling a situation, and I got caught up in that situation, and I got dragged because I didn't congratulate fast enough or whatever. But you can't sit there and wish someone to no longer live and wish that on anybody.
No, actually, you know what? This is the third time he actually said something like that. Because remember when the puppy was feeling sick?
Oh, well, yeah, he wished death on my dog.
Yeah, and then this is already twice on Megan. Am I right or wrong?
Shannon, can I say some things, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You know it.
I'm a pretty understanding person. And if I get shown respect, I give it back. With that being said, though, I'm not going to get told to let someone talk when they're talking over me almost the whole time. What I won't do is allow you guys, not you guys right now, but a couple people in the chat telling me what to do and how to do it. I'm not going to allow that anymore. I allow a lot of things to be said and told what to do, and those days are over. They are over, and I am not going to allow certain people to dictate to me ever again. Okay? Ever again.
Get on with your bad self, Jana.
I thought about it, and I'm all, nope, nope. And also, as a mod, and as a close friend to Shannon, I'll be damned if I'm going to let anybody disrespect her in her live on this platform. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let anybody disrespect those that are in the boxes. Okay?
True that.
And if you don't like it, I don't care. Block me. Unfollow me.
Listen, I don't listen. When I y'all know as mods, I don't tell y'all nothing. I let y'all listen. I give y'all kind of free reign, free judgment. And if somebody accidentally gets blocked at the end of the live, if change of heart happens or if it was a mistake, we fix it or whatever. But
absolutely,
in the moment, like I said, I let people, if they are here to protect my shit or whatever, or even protect their own mental health and their own peace, I'm okay. Shit. I'm like, all right, you don't want them in the box, drop them like it's hot. I mean, it's
and
TikTok.
I think we also have the right to question exactly the intentions of people as well. When I'm getting told to let Queenie, we need a respectful conversation with her, let her back up. You can't, she doesn't respect anybody in here. That wasn't her motive. So don't tell me what to do and I should leave her in the box when she's disrespecting people. Okay? I'm not doing it. So stop telling me what to do. I don't appreciate it at all.
And if you do it again, I'm calling my mom.
I'm going to call their mom. I'm calling their mom. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
See, I can't even be stern if I want to.
I'm going to call your mom.
I'm calling your mom.
Calling your mom.
Thank you, Firebird. I appreciate it.
If it doesn't go to the mom, then we're going to call their mom.
Yeah. And then their mom's mom. Yeah. And then hang up. Yeah, we're going to call and then we're going to hang up.
It's
that's
just
right.
like, and that's the same thing with me, y'all. Y'all can't control me. My mods don't control me. Pam and Stacky know you don't control me. I'm a peacock and I'm going to fly. And
Oh, and
Stacky knows
Melissa says
that.
the peacocks don't fly?
Y'all know how
They
many
do
times
fly.
y'all know how many times Stacky has told me? Stacky has told me, Shannon, don't do it. Shannon, don't you get up in that box. Now, Shannon, and then not even 10, 15 minutes later, I'm like, I'm going live or I'm in a box. Do you think Stacky Lou's over there going, I thought I told you. Nope. You know what Stacky does? She just buckles up. She rolls with it. And then we talk about it afterwards. And she's like, well, how do you feel about it? And I'm like, well, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Who's pop star?
Okay, Janet, I'm just going to say it. What you were just saying was disrespectful to me, and I don't appreciate it.
Moonbeam,
So
if you
you're going to
talk
get the
to me
same
like
energy
that
back
one
that
more
you
time,
get.
I'm dropping you out of the box. I'm not going to let you talk to me like that. Not happening.
You can disrespect me then. That's okay, and I'm supposed to shut up.
I wasn't talking to you.
All right, let me.
Well, I tell you what. Let me know.
Why do you? Okay, I'm gonna ask Moonbeam.
I tell you what. I'm out of here. Like
no, Moonbeam.
Y'all wanted me and Bougie to come over here, right? But then y'all gonna be disrespectful and rude as hell.
Now look who's interrupting. Okay, you're gonna go. One more time, you disrespect me, you're out.
Okay, all right. Let's just calm down for a second. Now,
I'm not gonna let her talk to me like that. I wasn't even talking to her. And if she took it personal, that's on her, not me. That's her problem. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm tired of it. Tired of it.
Were you just speaking in general?
I was speaking in general, but if she took it to where it was directed at her, then that's what it was. That's what it was. Because she's not being respectful at all.
You just didn't text me saying I'm sorry I popped off. Bitch, please. Bitch. You think I give a rat's ass what you I can't control you. You do what you do, boo. Listen.
Yeah, I don't blame you for being pissed off.
I just listen. We all come from different walks of life. We all have different thought processes. We all handle things differently. I get it. How you doing, Stinky? We do.
Hi, Curly.
Okay. Everybody gets their emotions are high, whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Now, if Moonbeam and Jana want to have a conversation after this and have a talk, some discussion, fine by me. By all means, have a conversation. But we just gotta all just learn how to just take a deep breath sometimes. You know what I mean? And I know sometimes in my boxes things get heated and whatever, and I just kind of let y'all go off. Maybe I need
Derek, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
Maybe I need to take more control. Megan made me forward tough.
The thing is I'm talking, respectfully. I'm keeping my cool, and she jumped in the box and started coming right after me. So, you know what? I'm done with letting people do that to me. I'm done.
First of all, when do we stop? Who are you? You're requesting a box. Who announce yourself? Are you good? Are you gonna be nice?
Look at what I'm
Gen X. Shut up.
About Bougie. She's not.
How about that?
Herself. You guys leave Bougie's name out of it.
Y'all need look. This has nothing to do with Bougie. Right. I don't control Bougie when Bougie's over here. Shit. We're passionate women.
And we're tired of getting disrespected. I'm sick of it.
We're all strong-headed women. We're all different. We're all different walks of life. We all have different ways we process things and deal with things. I'm more of a go with the flow type of person. Shit, sometimes I just look at the box and I'm like, is this shit happening?
I used to be, but I get picked on even more the nicer I am.
I like the
But if I'm
spicy Jana. Listen, I've seen Jana get spicy one time. Y'all, listen, I saw Jana get spicy one time on the phone, y'all. And I tell you what, that when I saw that spicy side of Jana, I said, what? I kind of like it. I tell you, she got fired. She kind of reminded me, well, she not as fired up as me and Megan get, because, you know, me and Megan, we go from 0 to 100 when we have to. Thelma and Louise, we ride off broken bridges. We really do. Me and Megan, we ride off broken bridges. And you know what? Yeah, maybe me and Megan, we do. Like, I kind of, you know, I throw fuel onto her fire. She kind of throws it onto mine. Like, we're just, I don't know. I am a Libra, though. I'm not a Scorpio. I don't have a stinger.
Firewife, I wasn't here when she was doing that. If she didn't jump in the box coming after me, I would not have stood up. There was no reason for me to stand up for myself. I was standing up for myself.
Okay, you said you called for me, so I made a page just for you. So let's talk. Who are you?
Me too, Sandra.
When does it stop? Who are you? Announce yourself. and hey, listen, there's a rule. When you get in my box, you have to say, "Reporting for duty, Sergeant Rumple Foreskin."
Oh my gosh.
To make it somewhat fun.
Yeah, that's a tongue twister. I can't even say that.
It is.
They called for me, and I know that they can't be civil, so I doubt they'll let me up. Or is this Queenie?
I don't have nothing to do with nothing.
Oh no, Queenie, you better get on the bottom box. I'm trying to keep some distance between you and Megan.
She disrespects again. I'm booting her out.
We got three. Listen, I got three people in the middle, Queenie. Why don't you get in the bottom box? Then I got some distance between you and Megan. That's about as much distance as I can get you in this live.
I don't want to let her disrespect Megan, though.
Well, I mean, we now, Megan. This is my live. Be calm.
I just want y'all to know, ladies, I'm old. Don't hurt me when y'all try to climb over me.
Oh, Susan, don't you worry. Now, Susan, I'm going to make sure I get your walker before anything happens.
Okay, get me out.
All right. Did you request a box?
Gosh, I might need one after cleaning all day over here. I did such deep cleaning, it's not even funny. I'm sore.
I don't know. Did you? Well, hell, I don't know. Shit. All right, we got to play. All right, Queenie's in the box. Megan, you be nice as you can be.
Queenie, you mean
the best part of all this? I'm between Megan and that.
Hey, Queenie, y'all got to listen. This is my live. Y'all tap the screen. Y'all
I ain't gonna make it for coffee time.
We got a bunch of feisty women up in this box. All right, Queenie. Megan, you calm down just a little bit. Take a drink of water. Queenie, maybe take a sip of Sprite too. I don't know. It's about to get spicy.
Good night, TikTok. Go take your NyQuil.
Oh. So I'm just wondering how Mike saying something justifies her calling me a black bitch. Make that make sense.
I'll let her.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you two talk. No,
I want to hear it because everybody just saw that. And so she was telling us how, I'm not racist, I'm not this or that. But the first thing that came out of her mouth to bring me over here was, I'm a black bitch, my black ass. So go ahead, Megan. Go ahead.
Just as civil as you can be, Megan.
Shannon,
I get it, Queenie. Queenie, listen. I'm just a.
Just let her talk.
I'm just a fucking gingerbread cookie. Y'all, listen. This is my live and it matters. All right, go, Megan. Sorry. I'm so sick of this. Go, Megan.
I ain't gotta justify shit to you, bitch. I said what I said, and it's not fucking racist. I called you a black fucking bitch, and there's no justification for you guys calling us white women. Was it disrespectful? Absolutely. I'll own that disrespectful shit. I'm disrespectful. Was it racist? Nope, it wasn't.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Hey, Queenie, before you go your turn, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I just.
Go ahead, just ask.
Listen, I'm just a white gingerbread cookie. Yo, listen.
No, we don't talk like that
Well,
over
I
this
am.
way.
Listen,
Who's we? Who's we,
don't.
Queenie?
listen.
My household.
we?
My household. When I say we, it's anything
That's racist, girl.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Okay. So let's
And
say
Jana's laughing at it. They're gonna have a field day on Messy Talk with this.
okay.
Like
so,
I give a crap.
Ain't nobody
Okay.
scared of messy
Okay.
talk.
Shannon.
Y'all, let me talk. Okay. Not that I would say this. I'm giving a scenario. Making this clear. Scenario. Okay? I've already
Megan's laughing.
I've
Don't
already
laugh,
had it.
Megan.
I've already had
She said messy talk. Don't drag me. I'm just using an example.
This is
No,
just
I
serious.
mean, they're
Okay,
just
so
gonna prove who you are. You're showing it yourself.
okay.
That was just my point. You're
Okay,
racist.
so let me do
You're a racist. So it's
You
racist
use the
coming
racist
from a
card. You
racist.
pull that shit out of your pocket
You're a
every chance you
racist.
got.
So when
Okay,
it
I'm
comes
just doing
from
a
a
serious. Okay,
racist,
so let's
you're
say.
racist.
Okay, so Queenie, let's
Yeah,
say that
go
like
ahead.
let's say just like you got into a. I'm not even just gonna say you. Just say a white woman.
Just
and
ask the question,
what?
Shannon.
I'm sorry. I'm trickling on some shit right now. Okay, let's say they get in a fight. You got a white woman and you got a woman of color. Okay, a beautiful black queen. Okay, and let's say they start fighting.
Time out, Shannon. Don't. Do not.
Okay, you got a black woman.
You
and a
gotta
white
use
woman.
the word white woman. You gotta use the word black woman.
Okay, you got a black
Call
woman.
it
and
for
you got
what
a
it
white
is.
woman. We're treading on.
We got
We're treading on
something
thin ice.
going on in here.
Okay,
For what
you got a
it
white
is.
woman. You got a white woman, and you got a black woman, and they start fighting, right? And let's say that black woman calls that white woman, and she says, "You dumb white bitch," right? And then that white woman responds and says, I'm not a dumb white bitch. You're a dumb black bitch. And I'm just scenario. Now,
out of all the times that y'all watched Petty, y'all didn't watch Petty the other day when
No,
the
I
man
don't watch
came in
him.
there?
He's
Okay, we're
pathetic.
not talking to you. Anyhow, Shannon. So there was in the live, somebody made a comment of, oh, okay, we all bleed the same. And there were some women that were over there. They were new women that were attacking this person. I was the one that got up there and said, just because you have a problem with YT people does not mean we all have one. If some things aren't and some things they are. So if they're arguing back and forth, I would assume that neither one of them. What does race have to play with anything? Why does it even have to come into play? But when it comes from a racist, it's racist.
I'm not racist, bitch.
So,
I mean, you showed it.
Okay,
you definitely showed it to everybody.
So what I'm saying is like I said, leaving like I said, and as far as me personally, because I ain't about to get dragged with this shit. Listen, I'm kind of more sensitive. She's a Scorpio. I'm a Libra.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Well,
so you just
listen.
know.
Let's say like if you call me a bitch and I should, you call me a bitch and I call you a bitch. I'd be like, well, you know what? You're a bitch. And then you say, nuh-uh, you're a bitch. Right?
I mean, I'm just never going to be like, I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to use derogatory terms as she has. I'm not going to use words to be like, oh, your color makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not that type of person. I'm better than that.
But see,
You know
like
what
that,
I mean?
right? But see, like that night when, like I said, when Hood Rich was in that live that night, like I said, emotions were high. Now I didn't say anything like that, but like I said, when Hood Rich got in the box and she referred to me as a plump. I'm not fat, Hood Rich. I'm plump, but you referred to me as a fat white bee eating my chicken sandwich.
I came over here to talk. First off, I
Okay.
came to talk to Shannon.
Okay.
That was my whole thing, was that for me and her to have a conversation about what she was saying was going on. There was no race baiting. There was nothing.
And then you
Megan
started
could not-
calling me racist.
See?
Yes, you most certainly
This
did.
is, you did this first. You came out and you started barking like you don't be quiet. And I just kept saying, sir, I kept saying, sir,
Are you scared of dogs, honey?
be quiet, sir.
Are you scared of
Be
dogs?
quiet, sir. That's all I was saying was be quiet, sir. And then, of course, the Mikey situation came up. The Mikey came up and why he's done this and that. I mean, who likes a racist? If you like a racist, I mean, that's on you.
I feel like I'm watching the
so
fucking
that's
View.
where the race conversation came into play. She's the one trying to justify it. Oh, I'm not racist.
Sir.
And then to come,
Did you not
you
see
look
my
like a
blue fellow
man. I'm
fucking
sorry.
TikTok?
That's not my fault.
What the
Talk
fuck
to
is
God
wrong
about
with
that.
you?
Talk to God about that. Talk to God about that. That's not my problem.
What is wrong with you? You over there calling me a man? You're just
You
calling me
look like
sir?
one. To me, you do, sir.
Knock it
I
off.
mean, anyhow, like I said, Shannon, the whole goal was to come over here and have a conversation with you because you were saying that you wanted to stop. Now, some of the people that are around you, like I was telling you to begin with, are the problem, are the reason you having the problems you're having now. Because when you first came back, you actually were doing pretty good.
Wait a minute, I have a question. I'm sorry. I clearly identify
I mean,
as a
okay,
fucking
so
woman,
I see
and you're
that they
calling me
control
sir,
your
and that's
lives.
not
So
disrespectful.
I'll hold
But I
my
call
own
you a
life
black bitch,
during
which you
decent
are,
hours.
and that's wrong.
During decent
We're
hours
not playing that
to
game,
where
Queenie.
we can go ahead and bring in 300-400 people. And Shannon, if you want to come have a conversation, we can have that. But I'm done
I'm
sitting with
being
this
disrespectful,
racist.
Queenie. I'm a woman.
She's just too racist. She will never.
Go
I
put
mean,
on your
baby,
judge wig.
talk to God about that. I didn't make you look like you look.
You're
That's not my fault.
misgendering me, honey. You've
That's
been
not my
calling me a
fault.
man all night long. You just called
I
me a
mean, you
fucking
look
sir.
like one to
My
me.
feelings
I don't know.
are hurt, Queenie. The fuck is
Hey,
wrong with you?
let them be hurt. You just look like a man to me. That's not my problem. That's
And
your
you look like a black
Megan,
bitch to me.
like
That's
that's
not my
supposed to
motherfucking
like get you
problem
mad.
either.
Hey, I'm glad
This is
I'm black,
ridiculous.
baby.
This
I'm
is
actually
absolutely
proud of it.
ridiculous.
Thank you.
Stupid bitch.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm proud of being black. Me. I am. Black don't crack, baby. We age well. I can suggest some skin creams for you though. Anyhow, yeah, so I'll hold my own live.
Oh damn.
Well, that was a
You
whirl.
do that. Go hold your own life. You go on with your bad self, but you're not going to stay in here. Not happening.
Right, you're not gonna come in here and start calling me a man and sir and
Mm-mm.
all that shit and not expect a fucking backlash and then go hold your live and cry and tell everybody what a racist I am.
Play victim.
Girl,
Go
please,
play
play
victim.
fucking victim. You came in this
Mm-hmm.
fucking live, you started attacking me because I'm supposedly allegedly fucking racist, right? You started this shit. Now you're gonna go hold your own little live and cry about it. Go on, bitch.
Yeah, that's a good point. House of
Why does
Lies. There,
Shannon,
I'll
why
call
does
you
Shannon
that.
have to live up to the standards of doing good? Whose standards are
She
those?
doesn't.
Listen,
Exactly.
listen. I'm trying. I'm for me, not for anybody else. Not for anybody else. I'm trying to work on shit for myself, and that's just in a whole, just in general, off the app, on the app, just my brain. My brain's been all kinds of messed up for years and years, and thank God I'm taking medication and doing therapy, and I'm not perfect. I'm not, things ain't going to change overnight. I'm never going to be perfect. I'm just trying to be, trying to be the better version of myself because I've did that to myself for a long time. If that makes any sense, you know what I mean. Um, but
I'm gonna have to message Megan. I got a joke for her.
I do say I am saying I'm newly medicated and dedicated. I'm working on it. Like I said,
What happens when salt meets pepper?
but I mean I
and
I know.
shitting
I'm
on
over here
windows.
I'm trying to give a scenario. Megan's like, "No, bitch, don't you do that scenario?" And I'm like, "Well, shit." And then Megan's
She
like,
couldn't
"Don't
even
you
get
do
the
it?"
damn
And then
scenario out.
so then I just said a black woman and a white woman. Shit, I don't fucking know, y'all. My heart's pitter patter and my arms pits are sweating.
Don't smell your hands.
I just listen.
I got 2% left on my phone, y'all.
What'd you say?
I got 2% left on my phone.
Plug it in.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
Some people would take that offensive, but I don't.
She's gonna yank the cord out.
I don't like. Listen, I just I
They
can't.
hacked accounts over at Messy Talk? Wow, they sound like not just Messy Talk over there.
Well, I can honestly say I'll make it for morning coffee talk because I didn't get too bashed up.
Now, Megan, I'm going to ask you an honest question. Do you regret what you said?
Do I regret what?
What you said?
What part? I said a whole lot tonight.
Do you think you could have handled the situation better?
No. Oh, absolutely. I could have handled the situation better. Absolutely, I could have. Absolutely.
Do you
But
feel
she chose
great job?
violence, okay?
Do you feel like your response was an emotional response?
I feel like my response was a very disrespectful response. Absolutely. If you want to call it emotional, then we could go with emotional. Absolutely.
It sounds like she's standing by it. She knows. All right, she's standing by it.
Absolutely.
What she feels is what she feels.
But you're not gonna come. What's not gonna happen is you're not gonna come where I'm at and attack me and say all these horrible things to me and not get the fucking backlash from me, right? What I said was clearly not racist, right? And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Those are my thoughts. Those are my beliefs. That's how I feel. It's okay for people to sit around and call us white women. But God forbid, if I say what I said, I'm racist. Now, they're only holding that up against my head because my husband's my 3 a.m. phone call, which has nothing to do with me and my husband. That is a whole nother family that we have no control over. So therefore, I'm racist because another family decides to nickname a child a fucking slur word, right? Has nothing to do with me.
Okay, I will just say this and I will stand by this. And I will say, I do not think there is one person that has ever had a bigger fight. And when I say screaming, yelling, cussing, me and Crystal did all but throw hands. The day that me and Crystal had a phone conversation before we went live, and even Stacky and Pam know it was bad. To this day, I don't think anybody will ever match the fight that me and Crystal had before we ended it. And when I say if me and Crystal would have seen each other face to face, we probably would have been rolling around in mud and dirt in a covert. Out of my 43 years of life, I have to say that's probably been the biggest fight I've ever been in. And when I say we
gas
called
station parking lot.
And when I say we called each other every name under the sun, I think I even came up with some new cuss words that day. Honestly, it was, I'm so glad y'all didn't get to witness it, but we did. It went on for a good 20 minutes. And then finally we were so exhausted, from screaming and yelling, I said, "Are you tired?" She says, "I'm tired." And I said, "Okay, well, how do we fix it?"
Absolutely, I have. Do I use that word? Do I call him by that name? Absolutely, I do not. I have stated that for the past fucking year.
But that's what his family calls him.
I was raised.
And that's
So when I
their
use the
right.
word
That's up to
we,
them. They
you
can
guys,
do what they
when I
want.
use the word we, that's what I mean. The community as a fucking whole, right? Not me. As a whole.
How they're using that against you, I will never know.
I have no fucking clue. I have no
You
fucking
didn't
clue.
come up with the name for him. His
Oh, it's
family
because my
did.
husband refers to his best friend that he's known for 40 fucking years. Well, let's say 30 years, probably 35 years, 35 years. And he calls him by his nickname.
Megan, can I ask you this question?
between them.
How did this conversation even get brought up? Like when it all started?
Because Aries, who is one of Mallory's mods, and Karma, who was one of Mallory's ex mods, was in my live, and they by that, right? She has been in many, many boxes clarifying those statements. So there you have it, TikTok.
What about Rosetta Stone?
I don't know.
I'm lost. I'm lost in the sauce.
That sounds like a damn movie.
I am. There's sometimes I don't know what. I guess that's when they were trying to drive a wedge between.
That's when they were trying to try to fucking drag for making a reference on I forget who she was talking to.
Okay. You said you never called unknown Rosa Parks. You said Rosetta Stone. Okay.
Miss Unknown
she
is
does,
fucking
Christina.
stupid too.
That's crazy.
Because I couldn't understand a word she said. Oh, that's why you called her Rosetta Stone.
Turn your camera off, Shannon. We can't understand what she says. But then OG opens up her phone to me and she plays a phone call conversation between her and Miss Unknown. And the bitch don't sound nothing like she sounds on TikTok.
I didn't think so.
Okay, so since we got people live streaming, I have a question here with OG. Y'all, listen, I want Queenie, maybe you can DM me and tell me what you think of this scenario. Because, like I said, you're a black woman, I'm a white woman. Listen, so OG on her Facebook said something. It said such N-word girlfriend, whatever. It had the N-word with the A on the end, right? Well, then there's a clip that I saw of OG, and apparently I guess because it was brought up, it was on her Facebook. Y'all know how people deep dive into shit. And I guess her reasoning is because OG was like, well, if everybody that knows me, they're all black. And if they had a problem with it, if my black friends had a problem with it, then they would have said something to me. So I guess OG's thought process is because since she, her friends were, this is OG's words, not mine. I have a video. I have the video. I have the clip. Maybe I should post it after this shit just so I don't get dragged. She clarifies and said because most of her friends are black friends that if they had a problem with it, they would have told her, and apparently it wasn't a big deal. Since even though she was a white woman posting a meme with the word in it. Now, I don't, like I said, I don't know how you know, I don't know how Queenie would feel about that, or if that would be offensive to her, if her white friend were to post that on her, you know, page or whatever. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Oh, never mind.
What are your thoughts? I don't know. I don't know. I just, like I said,
Man, that scroll just ran away from my head just now.
Night Storm,
I was
please.
here listening to you.
I go to sleep. You're fine, Night Storm.
And all I can think was a white cheddar popcorn burnt.
What?
What?
I'm telling you, that squirrel in my head is getting sleepy. I'm over here just like watching Shannon and while she's speaking, and all I could see was a white cheddar popcorn burnt.
Shit. Night Storm, please don't block me. I scroll a while before I go to sleep. You're fine. You're not the worst person that's come through here.
Missy, I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's past my bedtime.
Tomorrow's going to bring a new day.
She needs to go night night.
Tomorrow's going to bring a new day. Anyway, I hope Retina gets out of her feelings, and I hope she moves on, and I hope she got out of her system today. Let's see. Not the one. I don't even know what to say to you. I don't.
Y'all just need to go report that account.
I don't even know what to say. What you said tonight. Honestly, I'm still trying to process it. I mean, I know you said it, but I just really didn't like the fact that you said that tonight is wild to me. Then you won't let the. What did you say? Didn't you? Okay, wait. Didn't you say that YT people shouldn't stand up against racism? Then you won't let. Absolutely, 100%. Do I feel like, and I will repeat myself this again, and I will make this very, very crystal clear, and I believe I'm 100% right on it. Is racism, is there racism within all races? Absolutely. Let's get that right. There's racism within all races, but if we can all collectively, as a whole, Black people are the ones that have been affected, the majority, with racism and being oppressed and having their rights and all that shit in their past. And so what I do think is that when somebody says something like, okay, cool. But what I really don't get is when you have a group of white women in a box talking about what actually Black people have gone through in their life. Because you as white women were never oppressed, and you never had your rights and your shit taken away from you. And so therefore, I don't think you should be sitting in a box talking about anybody of color because you were not affected by it. To have an opinion about it, like, okay, but you guys literally will have whole conversations and lives about the Black community. So, you know, like I said, when you aren't really affected by it, I think you need to take a seat. As a white person, don't be speaking on oppression when you've never dealt with that shit. That's what I said, and I will stand by that shit. Because we as white people are not fucking oppressed.
Standing on business.
And if you as a white person, if that offends you, I don't know what to tell you, but it's truth.
I'm fucking offended.
You hurt my feelings.
I'm offended that Megan's offended and LaVon is offended. That's why I'm offended. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just shitting on windows.
Windows.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta go night.
Can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
I think every one of you in these boxes need to get to the corner till I tell y'all to come out.
Oh shoot!
Calling your mom.
Shoot!
Calling my mom. Oh well.
Who has spoken? We in trouble.
Great.
Here, let me get my mom on the phone for you real quick.
Oh, and let me
Can you call my mom?
Let me make something real clear because I'm gonna stand on business on
It's
Tuesday.
okay, Bougie. It's okay.
And if you are
It's okay, Bougie.
listen, and if you are a white woman or a white man married to a black woman or a black man, that does not give you a free pass to say that word.
Amen.
It does not give you a free pass just because you're don't even with that shit. I've heard that. I heard that in a live. Bunch of white women saying they could say that word because they were with someone of a different color. Hold up. No, ma'am.
Nope, that's not true.
Born or not, but I was not born it last night. So I do have some fucking common sense with some shit, and some of y'all need to get it. I will say though, for the most part, you know, I mean, y'all think Ratina would be up for having a conversation?
Why would you do this? We gotta go to bed.
Why you gotta do this to us, huh? Why you have to do this?
Because I'm trying to squash this shit.
I mean,
tomorrow's afternoon
good
dinner.
luck with that. I
Nick,
hope
you
it
better
works
not
out.
apologize.
No, Megan's here because Megan's in the court. Megan's here.
Bougie said if you do, she's gonna block you, Shannon. She's blocking
You better
you.
not apologize, Shannon.
She's blocking you.
I got some things to say.
And guess what, Shannon? I'm calling your mom. I'm calling your mom. That's it. I'm calling your
I
mom.
mean, I'm just saying, like, I mean, I think I don't know if I've got her blocked or not. I think I do, but I think I don't know. She probably has a sneaky account.
I don't know. Oh, I'm
Jenna,
sure.
Jenna, I already texted Shannon's mom and told her don't answer the phone.
Really?
Good. There you go.
Good
job.
I got Megan here, so I guess we're standing on business.
I called her neighbors to not answer the phone. So
Good.
Oh, you're not. Oh, sweet. Oh, you're a different Sweet Cheeks. You're the kangaroo Sweet Cheeks. I know you, kangaroo. You hopping on over here.
Kangaroo.
I'm gonna try to make nice and pull a leather and fake, then I'll block you. Sweet Cheeks, are you Team Bubbles?
I think so. If you are, you're out of here. I'm just kidding. I don't. You're being nice. You haven't. She hasn't been rude. Not at all.
She probably needed a break.
Probably.
What's you say? You said I'm funny sometimes. Well, you know what? I'll take that. Listen,
Look what Fed Up said. Look what Fed Up said. Look.
What did FedEx say? I can't. No, Shannon, you've apologized enough. They have yet to apologize to you. That is true.
Exactly.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, Bougie, sorry. Okay.
She's funny all the time. I have my moments. I don't think you.
She's funny all the time, Sweet Cheeks. I don't know what you're talking about.
My eyebrows are real funny looking.
You stop that. They're not bad at all. They're not.
They could be better.
Shannon, they only say that just to get to you because they're butt.
No, it's fine. No, listen, I know I need to fix these bitches.
Stop.
All right, ladies. Well, y'all have a good rest of the evening.
All right,
you too, Levon.
Megan, I'm so sorry that was on the second time again, and I guess I'll see you in the morning, maybe. And she just totally fucking ignored me.
She's on pause right now.
Megan, you can't leave me alone if Ratina and all them get over here. I need some.
She didn't even listen to what I said.
Exactly, Megan. Exactly. Or Morgan. Sorry, I need my glasses. You're absolutely right, Morgan. Absolutely right.
Mm.
And why do people always got it? I know, right, Violet?
Or do you want me to drop you? Levon, you want me to drop you?
No, I'm waiting for Megan to get back on.
Oh, I'm here, honey. What's up?
Oh, I was saying good night.
Levon didn't want to leave me alone. She didn't want me to have all some smoke in here.
Yeah, I needed some more punches. What do you call it? What I was saying was I was telling everybody good night and that I am sorry for what happened for the second time again, Megan.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm glad that you guys seen. what really happened, right? So when you guys hear all these fucking clips when they're going to clip and cut them and call me a racist for saying what I said, we all know the fucking truth. So thank you for that. I appreciate you. You have a good night, honey. I hope you sleep well.
You're
right, good night,
you're gonna
girls.
make it on. You're gonna make it on TMZ TikTok, Megan.
Ooh, I'm scared of mess attack.
The fuck?
Right, Bougie? That's a good point.
No. Are Retina and them gonna come in here or no? Do they want to?
And Megan, you know what? All it is giving them a taste of their own medicine. It's not that you're racist at all. You're just giving back what they gave you. And there's nothing wrong with that because they would have done the same thing. That's how I see it. If someone doesn't agree, it's okay, but that's how I see it.
Yep. And how let me ask that question. How does that statement make me racist?
I don't know. That's a good question.
It's a fact, right?
Well, and again, you were giving back what she was giving you.
And it's my opinion. I think she's a fucking bitch because she comes in here and she fucking did what she did. Doesn't make me fucking racist.
No. Nope. That word gets thrown around a little too much, a little too easy. Like, people need to think about that. That's not a word to be constantly thrown around against someone that isn't.
Well, and Bougie, I owned it. Was it disrespectful? Was it inappropriate? Absolutely it was. I said that shit. I own it. It was disrespectful. Should I have said it? No, but I did. It doesn't make me racist, though.
No, it does not.
You know, want to know another term that gets thrown around loosely on this app? Gaslighting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are you saying that it's said too much? Is that what you're saying, Violet? Gaslighting is saying too much? Oh, we all know the word accountability. Oh, and on the back end.
I fucking hate that word.
And then what is another one someone says? And at the end of the day.
I know. I used to say that all the time, too. I did. I'll admit it. I'll admit it.
What is that word I say all the time, Smashley, that you wrote on the board that I was saying?
I don't know.
Lavonna, you
literally
for real.
Lavonna, you requesting a box again or not? At the end of the day, Lavon doesn't know how to go to bed.
Shannon, we could have court tomorrow night.
It does. You're absolutely right. That word does get said a little bit too much. Too.
I mean,
You're
look,
right.
Hey,
I mean,
before I go back out for real this time, at the end of the day, love yourself. Love you.
I do always say, listen, Leo,
I love
baby.
it.
First of all, you need to quit judging me, Leo, baby. Because you need to listen up. I say a lot of shit. Y'all probably have more lingos. Y'all probably know more lingos. What do I say in the chat? I want y'all to tell me right now. What are a lot of the things that I say that I repeat? Y'all got to hold me. Y'all hold me accountable. What do I say a lot of?
With my whole chest.
My 44 double mother trucking D's.
Light lizard.
Slark, you know you love me. Stop it. Let me say this.
It's just an app. It's just an app. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I say that too.
Oh my God, y'all are calling me out right now. This is embarrassing.
Sit all the way down.
Oh, y'all are calling me out.
And let me tell you something.
Buckle up. I always say no. Let me say this. Oh, y'all are calling me out. This is very. Y'all are bringing awareness to the shit. What we aren't gonna do.
I got that saying from this app, as a matter of fact. What we aren't going to do, what we're not going to do.
And I haven't done it in a while, but y'all really can't type it out. But I do say.
Yes. But you didn't do that your whole life.
It's a box elder bug.
It was a box elder bug. Will I let Retina know?
Sorry, Sophie.
I mean, if Retina will come in here tonight, Retina can come in here tonight. I mean, Retina cannot go to bed mad. We cannot let Retina go to bed mad because then she's going to wake up and make a video about me tomorrow.
Do you think that would stop her?
I don't know how them. Hey, quick question, Retina. How fast did them videos go down today? You like that? I bet that tickled your pickle a little bit. My girls were on that shit. They were. Oh, go! Not the one you want to come up in here and have a talk, you big old jackwagon. Oh, they already took care of you? That's right. Mama knows how to take care of things over here. You don't tell me to go to sleep. Please, every one of y'all, get all of his accounts. That would be the one way to end it. Yeah, y'all just.
Did someone get that one?
We had her back for sure. You did, Shannon Sergeant Boots. See what we weren't even talking about. See, I know. I have released you, Mike. Mikey, you are released. I release you from my inner soul.
Those that reached out to me earlier, I love you all very much, by the way. I hope you know that.
Oh, hey, I got a question.
Love you.
The one with the kangaroos, are you from a different are you from Australia? Are you from Australia? Do you have an accent? If you get an accent, you got to get in this box. And you got to be like, listen, sweet cheeks. If you have an Aussie accent, you be like, crikey, any minute,
I knew you were going to say
could bite my head off, and I could drive within seconds.
Oh my gosh!
You got to do it. You got to do it. Oh my God! Please tell me if you have an Aussie accent, we could be BFS. Come on.
Yes, you are too?
You could be like, I'm holding this spider right here, and it's the most poisonous spider on earth. And it could bite me, and within 30 seconds, my arm's going to blow up.
Sweet Cheek said no, thank you.
Come on, Sweet Cheeks. Get in the box. I want you to talk sweet to me.
Kez is from Australia, too.
Kez says she does. Kez, do you have an accent? Listen, that's one of my favorite accents. I just want to go to Australia just to hear them say, I just want to, I love it. That's my dream vacation is Australia.
Oh, Sweet Cheek said you can hear their accent in Bubbles Live.
Oh, so, are you scared to come in a box over here because what they might do to you over there?
Hey, I'll even let you come in the box and cuss me out just because I want you to hear it. Sweet Cheeks,
we'll protect you over here. Come in and talk shit to us, and we'll let you.
Yeah, it's Sweet Cheeks. Sweet Cheeks, you can cuss me up and down, left and right, south and center if you talk to me in that Australian accent. I'll let it fly. Oh, I love an Australian accent. Oh, I love it.
What if Bougie's in the box? Would you come up and cuss Bougie out?
Oh, fair game. Bougie, you got to get an ass chew and get in the box so she can come up here and chew your ass out.
Come for the tea, Bougie. We want to hear this accent.
She'd be like, listen here, you stupid bitch. I'm going to go and get go get that kangaroo and jump all over your ass, you dumb bitch.
A dingo took their... I hate when that happens.
Do you know that my dogs eat these things called dingoes? Dingo. I got a dingo. You know what? I got to work on my Australian accent. Oh, I love an Australian accent.
Oh, Kez wants up. Let's let Kez up.
Oh, shit. Kez, did you request a box?
She has a great accent.
Come on, Kez.
Okay, you have to tell us a story.
Tell me a story. Be like, once upon a time, there was a girl named Sassy, and I wanted a big ass.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Somebody's requesting a box. Oh, hell, I got Kez. And it's a koala bear?
Look, I have to be here real quick because I'm shopping and people will be looking at me. But, Shannon, you can just fuck off, mate.
I can. All the way cuss me out right now. I should keep hearing it.
No, I can't cuss you out because then I'll get in big trouble and they're probably checking you out and, you know, screen recording and stuff. But anyway, Jana, I absolutely love your life. You crack me up. So, bye. I've got to go back shopping because people are looking at me.
Oh, thank you. Kaz, you know what?
Sweet.
You're a real one. Thank you. Fuck yeah. I love that accent. That's fucking hot. I love it.
I'm just a sweetheart. Yeah.
Listen, I was meant to be born in Australia. I really was. And Lynn,
Clearly.
oh my God, Crocodile Dundee. One of my favorite fucking movies.
It's a good one. I like the first one better than the other one.
Of course.
Yeah, it was sad when he got unalived by that stingray. That was
First
so
of all,
sad.
when Steve Irwin passed, I cried.
I did too.
Like uncontrollably. I watched that man religiously. Like I literally, yes, Steve Irwin, love the man. I do. All hail Steve Irwin.
All hail Steve
Tina,
Irwin.
are you going to come up here or not? Are you going to come up here and cuss me out? What?
We won't tell on you.
I get to hear it every day. My husband's from England.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And I've got an English accent. He'll be like, listen here, I want a cup of tea. He's like, absolutely, you're going to pour me a cup of tea.
And his daughter took his, Missy, you're right.
Stacky's husband is from England, and he does have an English accent.
Shannon, I'll have to make sure you get to speak to Mom. She'll be here in May, so.
Oh, Mommy.
Yep, me mom's coming.
Oh, me mom's coming.
Yep.
Crikey!
That's awesome.
Listen, let's all take a vote. There's 140 people in here. Put a hand up if you like me. Put a thumbs down if you don't. Be honest. Let's be honest.
Kick your little butt.
Be honest. If you like me, hands up. If you don't, hands down. Oh, good Lord, not the one. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Get him out of here. Account number 2. That's cute. Hands.
I like that.
Right. That's right. Hands up.
Not the one. I'm going to call your mom. I'm calling your mom. That's it. You're going to get it.
Could be worse. We're looking good so far. That's right. You ladies like a bitch. I know you do. So does Megan. Megan's always got that fucking hand up. Susan. That was not very nice, Susan. Look, Bougie said yes and no.
Wait.
Or is that hang 10, Bougie? Is that a hang 10? I feel like that. Bougie, I feel like that was a hang 10. You're still on the fence? Bitch, I know you lying. I stuck up to you for what's your face, and I even sent you the screenshot. Do I get some kudos for that shit? I should earn some points for that one. That other thumbs down should be more like a thumbs up, Bougie. I'm in my feelings right now.
Shannon's gonna go cry now.
She said Ahmad is still on the fence.
She is.
Bougie, are you Ahmad and you still on the fence, bitch?
I know. Hell, me and Bougie might get in a fight next week, and I might be like, "Fuck Bougie."
What the hell?
She said. Then you went schizophrenic on me and thought I was the mole. A little bit.
I was the mole too, Bougie, remember?
I never said you were the mole, Megan, and you already know that shit. You better keep your mouth shut, or I'm gonna come over. Louise is gonna come over there and drive a bridge off you.
As God
Please
is my
do
witness,
not make me replay that clip when you said I thought she was the fucking mole.
See, she didn't say that to me. She didn't say that to me.
Megan, I never said I thought you were the mole.
She never said that to me, Megan, and I was involved in it from start to finish.
I never said I thought you were the mole.
Yeah, listen, Megan, I almost got blocked because I wasn't answering my phone. I was out like a light. I was.
I blame you.
So
Listen,
hard
Janet.
that day.
Listen, Janet and Levon got. How hard did I roast them?
Mm-hmm.
I even told Janet. I said, "Let me tell you something. If you were in that box, you better tell me right now."
And I was asleep the whole time. I had no idea what was going on.
You're trying to figure out the mole, right? You're trying to figure out the mole, and you block everybody who you think may or may not be the mole.
Well,
you
I see
say
what
that you're
Megan's
the
saying.
mole. You
right,
block
we
them
only
'cause-
but we only left a few on purpose because we had it dwindled down. That's why.
process of elimination. Did you ever find out who that mole was?
Yep.
Yes, she did.
Yep.
Who was it?
Well, there was two actually.
Oh, was there?
I gotta tell you the other one off the app. Can't say it on live. Bitch, why you trying to get me dragged right now?
Who was the first one?
You trying to get me dragged right now?
We need to know this information.
No, not everybody on TikTok needs to know. Listen, listen, that you ain't gonna, you ain't listen, you ain't getting that shit out of me. I ain't saying that shit on live because they're gonna be like, oh my god, you gotta play like a motherfucker.
You're gonna be on the
we all
messy
got,
page
every
now.
single one of us, 142 fucking people got blacked out your fucking live because you thought there was a mole and you found out who the mole was and you're not gonna tell us?
I'll tell you, bitch. I ain't telling everybody. Hell fucking no.
Come on, we want to know. TikTok, don't we want to know? Derek Morgan, what's up?
What's up? It was a mole. It was.
It was OG.
No, because I had that bitch ball too. And hair junkie. I said, and I meant what I said. Hair junkie and OG are a bunch of fucking stakes, and I'll stand on business with that shit. And you know what? He is about as transparent as that hair on his motherfucking head. And I guess what? I meant what I said. Bye, bitch.
I couldn't have said that any faster than you just did.
Sorry.
Right now.
I'll stand on business on that shit. We clocked it.
Derek, it happened on a live. You got to tell us on a live. I agree with that statement.
Who is Derek Morgan?
Derek Morgan is one of Mallory's mods.
Derek? Are you a guy? Hey, do you look like Derek Morgan? If you do, you better get up here for me.
Sexy, isn't he?
He is. He is a sexy. I don't know, Derek. You gonna be nice?
Oh, what's your name?
They're playing the sound. That's a sound thingy. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Megan, I do. When this live ends, I do have to tell you what I did today.
Okay.
No, honestly, like
exactly.
You will literally be absolutely. And Pedro knows too. So you and Pedro are the only people know. And if this ever gets out, I will literally hunt you both down.
It sounds like a good time.
It's a good time. It's a good time, Megan. Megan, honestly, you're gonna be proud of me.
What the fuck did you do, girl? I can't wait to find out.
Pedro knows. Pedro knows.
Is that what we talked about earlier, Shannon?
Oh no, Stacks. I mean, you know, I'm gonna tell you, Stacky.
Oh,
shit.
I know, but I didn't know if it was with our
thanks a lot.
text.
What am I, chopped liver? That's it. You're fired. That's
right. You pissing everybody off, Shan. You just better stop talking right now because look at your chat. Look at your chat.
You know, if you know that I text you and we keep things between us, you will know.
Okay.
Okay? Well, let's just keep it at that shit. But I would tell you, if that shit ever gets out, I'm fighting.
Yes.
Why don't you just tell us all? It's okay.
Shut up, not the one
you know what? Listen, I honestly believe you need a hug at this point. Please go, because somebody please hug you, please.
How many accounts does he have now? 30?
No, I think we're on 5 or 6.
Him out the door.
Hey, but hey, the more he comes in, it's like I'm weaning him out, so I'm okay with that. No, I can't tell on myself on what I did today. I won't survive.
No. I think I might have an idea.
I won't survive. I mean, I would survive.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about this mole. Does this mole come into my room? Do I need to know who the mole is for my own protection?
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to let you put the pieces together, bitch.
Okay.
Wicked. the movie. Da, na, na, na,
I was just gonna do that.
na.
Da, 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 da.
Shit, y'all are fucking smart. I'm not really good at.
Oh my God! Way to go, Idaho! Way to go! Way to go, Idaho! They all guessed it. Every one of them.
Y'all are a smart clan. You are.
That was not a very secretive clue. Like that just gave it away.
Listen,
You see my
it
look? I was
has
like,
it has the name horse in it. Now you guys figure it out. Figure it out, you guys. I bet you can't figure it out. What the heck?
Is it a trolley horse? Is it a racehorse?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Is it a Fiero horse?
Now, I will tell you this. I've never seen the movie, so I wouldn't have known who the heck you were talking about. But
I knew
we already
Megan,
talked about
would get it.
I wouldn't. There's no way.
Well,
Unless,
how do you think with the Snapchat pictures when she befriended me on Snapchat and talked shit on OG and then turned on OG and then I was like, yeah, she's a shady fucking snake, and then she took a picture of it and then sent it to OG.
I think she's in here actually, Shannon.
That's cute.
I seen her come in. I don't know if it was this one or the one before, but I seen her come in tonight.
Oh,
Go ahead, Jenna.
That's okay. It's cool.
It's okay. You know, I was on the fence with that one. I wasn't sure what to think, to be honest with you. But when everything came out, I was not surprised, and I didn't want to have to say that, but it's true. Because you know, you even
Queenie, account number 7.
you went up to bat for Fiera Horse because of what she said about OG. You had Fiera Horse's back because you were live when it happened, when it went down.
Yep.
And you were upset because of feeling like Fiera Horse was betrayed. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then she gave you a swift kick in the what and betrayed you.
Yep.
And it was a setup. To me, it felt like it was a setup the entire time.
That's right, Leo lady, baby. You said say it with your whole chest. You know what? It was Fiera Horse. Fiero?
Get it off your chest, girl. Get off your chest.
Figaro Horse. I don't know. Fucked me. Fucked me, man.
Oh, shoot. I didn't see him.
Hey, but listen. We dwindled you down, though. You tickled my pickle, and my antenna came up, and I said,
Yep.
it's all right. It took us about 3 hours. We got to figure it out. And then I pissed Megan off, and then, that dish,
All you had to do was call me and tell me what you were doing. I just woke up and I was
Listen, I was already in a frantic. I was already in a frantic. People were recording. I said, I should have just texted you and said, bitch, I blocked you. We got a mole. That's all. But I was with Pam and Staxy, and we were kind of in a panic mode. Yeah, I probably should have just texted you, bitch, and said, yeah, I blocked you, bitch, because I got to find this fucking mole. But, I didn't. And then I talked shit. I did. I called fucking OG and I called Hair Junkie fucking snakes. And I got it the fuck right, didn't I?
That's right.
You did get it right.
I forgot she had that name. I completely forgot about that one.
Yeah. Farrier Horse is also the one that told the lady that she should take her disabled baby and hook it up to a fake machine and with an oxygen tank and everything else so that the girl could get money. And then Fiera Horse turned on the girl and then called her a scammer.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's some dirty stuff there.
That is.
Yep.
There's no need for that behavior. None at all. I don't get it.
So, yep. And the woman that she told to do it to, she said she never could do it because her child was disabled and that's not anything that she would ever do. Okay, or is Retina going to come in here or not? She's
No,
probably
she's
not.
sleeping, honey.
Yeah, she's probably going to make another video in the morning. Talking about, I'm a bad bitch and I'm going to take Shannon down.
She's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, she's going to be like, I'm going to be like this in my car.
She's gonna get you, Shannon. You're gonna get it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully her mouth matches the lyrics.
Stacky said it.
I love her. I love Stacky. I swear, I love her. She's so quiet, but if she says everything she says is right to the point.
Stacky does have clapback, so I will say. I mean, she does.
I love it.
No. Y'all. Listen. I get stacks on stacks off of this app.
Sandra, I'm sure they were. And here's the thing: I just have to keep saying, like I raised my kids with this saying. There's nothing we can do about it, and they don't matter. There's nothing we can do. And consider the source. I just consider the sources. They're just mad because the truth was said. That's all.
It's all right. I pissed in some Wheaties and she tried to piss back, but you know.
We're all going to get it.
Now my girls had my back. All of you did, actually. Y'all were, hey, yo, listen, I'm not even going to lie. Y'all were on that shit like white on rice.
Mm-hmm. Great. They're probably going to call our moms now. Great.
They're going to call your mom?
I think that's going to happen. I hope they do, because my mom will. Yeah, go ahead, call my mom. I dare you. See what happens. Call her.
Call my mom, and y'all going to be like, did you know that Sassy Shannon's off her rocker? And the first word that's going to come out of my mom is, who the fuck is Sassy? True story. My mom would literally be like, who the fuck is Sassy?
I love it. Oh, bougie. Oh, I dread that for mine. I'm calling right now. Violet's calling right now. Shoo, you're gonna get
You're calling right now.
I'm calling my bed. Bye, bitches.
You going to bed?
Good night, Megan. You like that? Bye, bitches. And she said, peace out.
She just bounced the fuck out. That's fucked up.
You see that?
Watch now. Retina's going to come in here and attack me, Megan. I'm going to be all alone.
No, you're not.
That's right. Wait, that's okay though. We can give it a go tomorrow night. See, you know. And
we're gonna try it again,
Megan. We can go in because it'll be court, and then I'm the bailiff, and then you know what I mean.
What time is I forgot what time the morning coffee is again.
Well, we're not gonna do fucking court in the morning. Are you fucking crazy?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. People got shit. Hell, people got to go. We got to go to work and shit.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's the beauty of working remotely from home. I can, jump in, say, "Hey, what's up, ladies?"
Did you say you're one with the jury?
You're one of the juries. All right. Well,
Megan rolls out of bed. Listen, Megan's got to get coffee time in the morning. She's got to wake up. If not, she's gonna be a cranky bitch. Y'all got to blame her. When Megan does coffee time, Megan doesn't want to do boxes. Megan's got to at least get one good cup of coffee in her because Megan's like, I ain't doing boxes right now. I haven't even had a coffee.
Yes, I do, Violet. I sure do. Yeah, you can message me.
Violet, why haven't you gotten a box, bitch?
Mind your business, Shannon.
I'm surprised you haven't jumped in a box.
Oh, okay. Okay, Violet.
Oh, look, she requested real fast.
Oh, now you're going to get it. Now you're going to get it.
Maybe because I was scared, bitch.
What
I
are you
don't want to
scared?
get in the box.
I don't blame you.
Listen.
I don't blame you.
I don't know, but whenever that live is posted tomorrow, when Queenie and Megan are going at it, I hope they blur my face out. Y'all blur. I'm just saying. Y'all better blur my face out.
Good night, Susan.
Or at least put some glasses on me or something, or like
when you go live next time, you should wear your sunglasses the whole time. That would be hilarious. That would be so funny.
Shannon,
what?
Tomorrow they're gonna come for you with the pitchforks and the torches.
Oh,
and they're gonna come for Megan. Just watch.
What?
No.
What did I do?
I'm so swear, guys. You guys
Because you
are
had Megan in your box, and
No,
she's a
no,
racist.
they're coming
you know?
after. No, they're coming after Jana because Jana laughed.
Yep. I laughed, so I get to be on Messy Talk. You guys are jealous. You guys are just jealous. That's all. You just you wish you were going to be on Messy Talk tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Listen, I see them over on Messy Talk. Let me tell you something. Them women over there, they be wildin'.
I'm so scared.
Listen,
it's going to be.
Listen, I watched it live with. I think I think Sassy Virgo was in the box, and she was going toe to toe with two men.
Whoa!
Sassy Virgo was, and well, she was trying to talk to the women, and then the men were jumping in, and I mean, I'll give it to her though, Sassy Virgo. And then she messaged me on my other account, and she said, "Hey," and I said, "Sassy, I ain't wanting no smoke from you, girl."
You're like, please have mercy on me, please.
I said, I did. I messaged her. I said, "Girl, I ain't want no smoke from you." I mean, I could probably keep up for a little bit, but then my mouth's gonna get dry.
Right?
I don't want no smoke from that side either, because I really am scared of those motherfuckers. I'm just saying.
Honestly, I think I just run out of things to say. I don't know.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'd probably say like every cuss word I knew, and then I wouldn't be able to say anything.
Right.
I'd probably cry.
Sassy Virgo's witty with it. She is. She comes up with some shit, and I'm like, wow, that's. I'm gonna have to put that word in my book.
She's ruthless. She really is. I've seen her in boxes, and I'm like, I'm staying away from that shit. Nope.
What did one of them say? Because she wears the masquerade thing.
Oh, now I know who that is. Okay.
Yeah, she wears the green masquerade, and anyway, somebody told her to get the lettuce off of her face. And I was like, is that supposed to be a clapback?
They're brave.
And I said, because I was watching the video, and that once somebody said, well, get the lettuce off of your face. And then I was like, well, that's not lettuce. That's
You see what Missy said?
What?
Said all you have to do is yell louder than them.
I mean, just speak from the bottom of the pits of hell. I tell you, step you right down.
Not the lettuce, right? Not the lettuce.
So if Sassy Virgo knocks on my guest list, I'm going to say knock, knock. She's going to be who this? I'm going to say lettuce. She's going to say lettuce what? I'm going to be like, lettuce in the box.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sassy Virgo, I have a joke for you. I know it's corny. It's a dad joke. That's right. It's a dad joke.
A dad joke.
I don't know. I didn't even know Messy Talk existed until one night I stayed up late. Shannon,
what's Messy Talk?
You said, Shannon, can you DM me, Sandra, sour grapes? Is sour grapes in my block list? Could y'all look? Y'all know that bitch is long. Do I got sour grapes? Did we block sour grapes? Who the hell is sour grapes?
I don't know.
I guess I'm about to find out if they're sour or not. Violet, you said them crickets are loud. Yeah, Violet, you and them damn crickets. You unblocked sour grapes and ripe bananas. Oh, that's a long word. Oh, yeah. Messy Talk, man. You want to talk about a bunch of women getting in a box. Boy, I'll tell you what. They go toe to toe. I don't know. Who is sour grapes? Sour grapes unblocked. Oh, she's your friend, Sandra? Sandra, are you the one that Des came in here and said if I blocked you, she'd Des said she'd give your Desi said she'd give me a hug? I think we blocked a Desi. I'm not sure. I get my main account back tomorrow.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
They took my other one down until the 1st. But that's
It
my
wasn't Sandra. I think it was Joyce or Yvonne that Desi was talking about.
yeah.
I just don't know which one.
Are you Sandra D? Sandra D. Sandra D.
Now I want to watch Grease.
What? You said I met you through Megan.
Yep,
Oh,
that's true.
did you? That's nice. You said, damn, you gave me the boot. Listen, you got a low fault. Listen, we kind of had a rule. I have a rule with my mods. I'm trying to get a little bit better. Like, I'll let people come in here, but you got to, like, be nice. A little bit. Can't be, like, too mean. I'll give you, like, a chance. And then my mods make a decision. Sour and grape, or sour. Oh, Jesus, that's a long name. Sour grapes and ripe bananas. Should I call you grapes or bananas? I don't know. That's a long name. I lost my mane. I was a bad girl. Were you a bad girl?
Man, whenever I came back to TikTok and I had to restart my account from fucking scratch, like no followers, nothing, I would go into lives of people that I used to watch, blocked. I'm like, God damn it, dude. Like, I'm just here to chill out. Like, stop blocking me.
Oh, because you had a low following?
I had no followers, and I followed, like, at that point, 50 people. I was getting blocked in every live. I got pissed.
Well, no, like my main account. So y'all listen. My very first viral video that I ever made was this is when I lived in my apartment and I had just like cleaned it and I had made a video and this it went viral because I don't know why. And then these ladies were arguing back and forth and said that my apartment didn't look lived in because it was so clean. And so I made a video and it had like 380,000 views in like 5 days. That was like one of my viral videos. And then my other one was when I posted my ex-husband, the woman he left me for, him and his mistress. I did a when he first met her and what she looks like now video. That one went pretty viral too.
Holy moly, I bet it did.
Do y'all think I should post it?
I'm not answering that one.
Hey, she'll take a vote with my second ex-husband, the one that was in the military that left me. Now, she knew he was married, by the way, and she helped pay for his divorce, and she was a big twat waffle. So,
well, sounds like it.
It's kind of like she was like real small when she met him because she told me that I was never going to wear matching bras and panties, and then she blew up like a balloon.
Wait, she said you were never going to wear matching bras and panties?
Or yeah, like the color or whatever. But yeah,
what does she mean by that?
I don't know. She made my life a living hell for like 6 months. But anyway, I posted that video. It was kind of like a give and take because, oh yeah, I'm going to leave it alone, Leo, baby.
Oh, did you see what Sweet Cheeks said? Shannon, look at Sweet Cheeks.
Is she going to come in here? I mean, listen, I think if you two can like hash it out here on the platform and try to move the fuck on from it for good, I really advise that.
In a perfect world, Violet, that could happen. You know, it's one of those wishful thinking type of things, I think. I don't know.
No, like I don't want to post that video again because it was a viral video, but it was kind of like 50-50. I had like women that were like, I can't believe you would post that. And then I had the women that were like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
It's like a 50-50. Well, I see, here's my thing is I'm afraid if I do reach out to her and I send her a message, that message is going to end up on a green screen.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you guys want to sit there and say, make a video or do whatever. It don't matter. I have a feeling it's gonna get picked the fuck apart, and then they're gonna hold a live, and then they're gonna just do whatever, and it don't matter. It's gonna be kind of a damned if I do, damned if I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I can let shit go, right? Like I can let it go. Like I can just be like, okay, cool. You did that. I did that. Okay, let's move the fuck on. Because that's kind of like where I'm at. But if I feel like if I do send her a private message, that shit's just going to be put on the green screen, and then they're just going to laugh and joke at it and be like, aha, fuck that bitch, look at this, she's done this and that, and you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Kind of like I said, that's kind of it. That just seems to kind of be even when you try to talk to somebody privately, people want to put that shit on a green screen.
Unfortunately, that's the truth.
It's been tit for tat the past couple days between you two, and I understand why. And again, it's been brought to the platform, so if y'all can box up and maybe hash it out publicly, I do advise that. However, if that doesn't happen, just try not to react to stuff. I've learned not to always react to everything. Sometimes I bite my tongue so fucking hard. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is the last time that I did
that goes for both sides. I'm not just saying that to you, Shannon. Like,
well, I was going to say that
goes
she
for
has.
Everybody.
She has, and until her daughter was brought up again, that's when Shannon decided to stand up for herself again. And I stood up for myself because I'm not getting called a liar when I've got a screenshot of the exact thing that I said. I'm not going to say anything unless I have proof or it's been confirmed. I will never, ever, ever make something up like that, ever.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is everyone says receipts, receipts, receipts. Well, you show receipts, and then when you show receipts, then they're like, oh, well, then you took it out of context. Well, just say you said it and move the fuck on. Like we don't have to sit here and pick apart. You could just say like, yeah, okay, I said it. Okay, well, you shouldn't have. So let's just move the fuck on. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I get it. But like I said, people have been, everybody wants to say, leave kids out of it. Well, it just seems that, I'm not out here just speaking on people's kids. People just want to keep bringing mine up in the, mix. So.
But here is a perfect example and definition of double standards. Now this has nothing to do with you, okay?
Vicky, I don't know clap back. Okay, hold on. Vicky, I don't know who you are. You keep requesting a box. Go on, Violet.
You clap back because your mama bear instincts went into play. You were like, oh, fuck no, you're not going to talk about my kids. But for them to retaliate because you spoke about their kids, but they're still speaking on your kids kind of shit, that's double standards. Kids should be left out of it, point blank fucking period, hands down. Mm-hmm. But they're going to retaliate with talking on your children. But they get pressed because you clap back because you're pissed off and you mentioned their kids.
Right. I like the fact that they think they know my relationship. Right. Mm-hmm. And that's been in question multiple times by multiple people because they think that that's been their problem. Now, due to a person, I'm not going to say their name because I'm going to try not to say their name anymore. A person that I had issues with back in August dug into my personal life and found names and all kinds of stuff and is the one that aired all this out. Nobody even knew my name. Nobody knew my name was Shannon. They didn't know my last name. All anybody knew me by August was Sassy. Nobody knew my name was Shannon. Nobody knew my full legal name. Nobody knew anything about my kids. Nobody knew anything. But this person decided to be vengeful. Okay. And they took it to a level it should have never went. Why they decided to go that route, I don't know. I think it was because they were just pissed off because I made a decision and then they just took shit to another level and another level. And then it all just kind of unfolded. And then before I knew it, my whole name was getting doxxed in the chat. And it was my address. And then my kids. And yeah, it was, going on my mama's Facebook, digging it back down to 3 years in my mom's Facebook to find a post and, all that shit. It was just...
Sandra?
It was wild. Tasha, I know that you requested a box. I don't know if it was accident or not. I don't know who you are, Tasha. And I'm probably only going to stay on for maybe like 20, 25 minutes, maybe. People are ruthless. People are. Like I said, that shit that me and Crystal went through, she did what she did. I saw red. I saw all things red. I did what I did, and it all unfolded. I wish none of it never should have happened. I sometimes, me and Crystal don't even know how it got the way that it got, but it did. And it happens fast. And that's why I tell people, before you decide to go out here and do that, what do you call it? Phone dump, or, air out your whole business, your whole whatever. Like, sometimes it's best to kind of sit on shit and think about and be like, is this gonna bite me in the ass? You know what I mean? So that's kind of what happened. That whole shit was just that whole situation was wild as fuck. All of it. Like I said, me and Crystal, I honestly, I didn't even think me and Crystal were ever gonna, but then a lot of shit came up and people got involved, and she was getting, wrung through the mud, and then, I was, and then it was just stupid. So we just came together, and before we even went live, we hashed it out. So I will say that. Listen, Messy Talk would have loved me that day. That day me and Crystal went toe to toe on the phone. I tell you what, I probably could have hung with. Me and Sassy Virgo, we probably could have hung. Sassy Virgo would have been like, you know what, you could survive a day. I was fired up. I said some shit. I don't even know why I said it, but I was. Oh man, I tell you what. Every cuss word I could think about calling, I called Crystal. I called her everything she called me everything under the sun too. Derek, can you yell at me? Listen, not like that. Not like that. I was in my car. Derek, when I tell y'all I had my phone and I was just like I wanted to reach through that phone and just grab her. I'm actually glad we didn't see each other face to face, because it would have not been pretty. It would have been two women, WWE in a ring, no holds bar. We would have, my fat ass would have gone toe to toe, and then I'd have probably flopped on the ground, huffing and puffing, sucking air. You know what I mean? It'd have been a hell in the cell match. Honestly, it'd have been a hell in the cell. And I think me and her would have been just sitting next to each other, both huffing and puffing. Yeah. That's about what it was when we got done screaming. We sat in silence for like 5 minutes.
I bet.
It was about 5 minutes. I said, now what? I said, are you tired? She goes, yeah. I said, well, fuck, I'm tired too. I said, well, what do we do? I said, well, fuck it. I'm going to go live. You're going to get in the box, and we're going to tell everybody it's done and over with. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
It was some shit. Pam and Stacky knows how bad it was, but it was. I'm glad. It was not my proudest moment, and I'm glad that nobody got to see me in my car raging. Have y'all ever hit the steering wheel so hard that you like bruised the palm of your hand?
No.
That's how hard I was hitting it. I was hitting that steering wheel when I was cussing at Crystal like I was doing something.
Like you were punching her instead?
Oh yes, 100%.
Damn.
You're like, this is the steering wheel, Crystal. This is you. Take that.
Listen, I might I might be 43, but I was ready to go toe to toe with a hoe. Listen, in my back, I didn't have my back injury then.
I toe to toe with a hoe. I'm telling you.
I like it.
And it was funny because like I would say something and then Crystal would realize like she's like, damn, that's kind of fucked up what you said, but now I'm gonna say something more fucked up.
Oh, it was like that.
Oh yeah. It was like,
Gotcha.
oh, you said it's like, oh, you gonna say this? Okay, well
Guess what?
It's like, okay, you went there? Okay, your mama.
You got me thinking about that. You got me thinking about that audio here on TikTok. What is it? It's like, shit. I have to send it to you, Shannon. But you got me thinking about that one audio right now. Hang on.
I mean, don't get it twisted, y'all. I'm a ginger. I'm a redhead, and I'm feisty. Okay, and it takes a lot for me to get to like, you know what I mean? Just like boiling over, like when you see red. And y'all know the best part about it? When she first initially called me, I was at the doctor's office.
Yeah, it was during when you had your doctor appointment. I remember that.
And I had to go into this room and I had my phone. I said, you listen here. I'm not even fucking out of this doctor's office.
Oh my God, that would have been so funny.
I said, I'm going to tell you what, I'm about to get in my car, and when I do, I'm going to whip your ass.
I would have laughed so hard if I heard that.
I was cussing at her, but I was whispering because I didn't want people to hear me.
Like a mom to their kids.
Oh,
over here right
now. I said, don't you even think about hanging up because I ain't done with you.
Oh my God. Did you make her stay on the phone with you until you're done with your doctor?
Oh, hell yeah, I did. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. I had that
she
bitch.
did.
Hell
she
yeah, she did.
Oh, that's funny.
But you know what? We didn't hang up on the phone, though.
No?
Mm-mm. It was bad.
Clearly.
It was. I don't think I've ever screamed like that in my life. It was a moment. It was a lot of things. It was a lot of things that needed to get out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just a lot. But it is what it is. Sometimes you just need to get that shit out of your system.
Absolutely.
So, but anyway, guys, it is 1:20 in the morning.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about you guys have 2 hours ahead of us.
Yeah. So
okay.
It's 1:20. I've been on here a hot fucking minute.
I know. Good night, you guys.
Oh, but anyway, Stacks, you guys, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for being in here shooting shit. Y'all have a great day tomorrow, and I guess we'll see what fuckery TikTok brings tomorrow.
Good night.
Buckle up. Night.
Bye.